Shut up. Hey, y'all.
Hey.
Welcome to the Whether You Like It or Not Summer House Martha's Vineyard edition panel. I always feel like there's so much to say, so we just trying to get it out. But how y'all doing today? Yes, we running now a little late, but it's okay. We here, and that's all that matters. See, that Terrence was trying to air out my business backstage. That's why you on mute.
T won't try to air out a damn thing. T was just telling the truth. That's why my name is giving you the real T.
She did get on the phone and mute. She did get on the phone and mute her screen.
She did just like this.
See, they told all your business. All I said was you was on phone with Trey. They said what you was doing, how you was
doing. I can't read lips, and I read everything too. I ain't gonna put it out there, but I can't read lips, and I read everything she was saying. See how bright she's smiling right now? She was smiling just as bright.
I'm laughing at y'all because y'all funny.
There wasn't no man.
I just had to take a quick call real quick, but we was waiting on Terrence. So that's what that was.
Well, I'm here now, and I can't believe y'all was rushing me for this damn Watch What Happens Live episode that was extended to 43 minutes.
It was because that's all this was. Episode.
I mean, wait, did y'all watch on Peacock or did y'all watch?
Peacock, that's why I was late. Okay,
I watched on Peacock. I don't watch on Bravo. I always watch on Peacock.
I was taking notes, so when I finished with this, I could go on ahead and do my review. Yeah, I watched on Peacock.
Did they call it a Summer House reunion? Because it kept flashing Watch What Happens Live.
Yeah. I was entertained. I don't know how y'all felt.
He called it the reunion. He did call it the Summer House.
He called it a
reunion. He did.
I was entertained, though. I ain't even gonna lie. I felt like for this to be their first reunion, I felt like they did a good job. For this to be their first one.
What were you entertained by?
I agree. He said, what were you entertained by?
I was entertained, but I felt like a lot of them came to work. Like Summer came to work, Preston came to work, Preston and Jasmine. I ain't even know they had an issue. I was kind of here for it. I wanted to see them go back and forth.
I wanted that to be flushed out a little more.
Yeah, I did.
Yes. I will say that I feel like we needed a part 2 because
we got more Jasmine in this reunion than we did the whole season put together.
That's true. That baby's gone. That should cut you out.
Because Mama was into it.
We definitely, I needed a part 2. There were some things that we definitely needed to dive deeper into and not speed through. I feel like there were certain, I enjoyed the reunion, but I do feel like there were certain elements about it that definitely felt rushed. Like, hold on, wait.
It seemed disjointed.
Let's get back to this. But it was like, nah, child, next topic. And it's just like, okay, well, guess not. Yeah.
But shout out to Noel for calling messy ass Natalie to the carpet. I was here for it, bitch. That was my most favorite part.
Yes.
I said, yeah, come on, tell about itself.
Yes. And Amir sat there looking dumbfounded. Like,
so did.
Amir looked like he wanted to cry the entire.
He did.
I wanted him to cry.
What's going on? Why? Baby, you
beat him up. They was tag teaming. He was like, shut up. Shut up.
At every turn, like, please. He just sounded like an idiot this entire reunion.
So did.
And I will say this. I was kind of mad. I was glad that they jumped on Amir ass. What I was not glad about is fucking what's this whore name? Bria sat over there, left unscathed, like Giselle is sitting right next to Andy, being unscathed. And that bitch was a terror all fucking summer. And she got away unscathed.
Got her. They said we'll
like
just let the world handle her.
They said
we'll let the world handle her. The internet kind of really tears her down. Do you really need the cast?
You think she pay attention to that shit? I don't think she pay attention to that shit.
And we get on Amir too. So it's just kind of like he got jumped on both sides. The internet side and through his friends.
I was like, get him.
I mean, Jordan did skate, but Jordan really didn't do
ain't have nothing going on
this season.
That's true.
Yeah. She didn't do that much this season to really pounce on her. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that. So y'all got me and Terrence's views on the reunion. El Teddy and Busy, how do y'all feel about this Watch What Happens Live reunion?
They could have kept it. They could have kept it at that studio. It could have. This is a practice before we have a real one. This is the dress rehearsal. That's what that was. It was the dress rehearsal. They could have kept it. Some parts were interesting, but for the most part, I was like, why do? So what we come here for?
No, for real.
I think, like I said, I agree. I give it a 5, and the reason that I give it a 5 is what the parts that I saw I liked, but what angered me is that I didn't get enough. Like there were a lot of things that should have been flushed out. I can't go higher than a 5, but a 5 might be passing in my book because I never give a 10. So
right, that's true.
I'm gonna give it a 5.
I never give a 10.
Okay. Number wise, I don't know. I'm gonna say I'll say 7. 7 was the first thing that came to my mind, so that's what I'm gonna give it. But I still enjoyed it though. Like
Thais said a 2.
I give it about a 7, maybe a 7.5. Like it wasn't bad. Like for it to be their first reunion, it wasn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't give it a 2.
Bad.
He got it an edited version. A 7,
3.5. Dang. Yes, I want to say thank you, Kayla, for the super chat. She said Amir didn't expect Andy to eat him up.
Is that what y'all got from that? Because to me, it gave flirtatious, and I'm mad that you up here flirting this little pasty ass Cuban girl. That's really what it gave to me. I'm gonna be honest. It gave you finna flash her in my face. He gave a petty little mean girl, like what me and Sakina would do with Trade. That's really what it gave me. That's what it gave me. Like, if y'all take it that way, that's fine. But what it gave me like, yeah, I guess Amir.
Bitch, don't be trying to throw me in the mix.
I mean, I'm saying though, but that is what it gave. It did to me. I ain't trying to be funny.
There were some quick things that Andy, it was some quick jabs because Andy definitely was kind of with that whole house situation. He made that
right. Right.
Everybody laughing at Amir. So it was just kind of like,
because he was like, y'all only been together for like a year. And he said, and y'all get a house? Whose name is it in?
It was like a couple months, right?
The read was, whose name is it?
The big
he knew. Because he knew, bitch, you ain't got 2 nickels to rub up against each other. We ain't paying you but nothing but secret popcorn coupons for these episodes. So, girl, you got no other money.
And
She
then
sold
he
him
around
the
wrapped
here.
house.
him up. He wrapped him up with the finishing statement. What could possibly go wrong?
Right.
She sold him the house.
But okay, yeah. But yeah, it was okay. So it just seemed like for the majority, it looks like everybody was, between like a 6 or a 7 when it comes down to just the overall thoughts of the reunion. We do have some tweets of the week.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on. Thank you, Jessica, for the super chat. She said, "Love the panel."
I hope you have menses on your tweets of the week like I do, since you talked about mine.
I hope we never do that bullshit again.
Ain't nobody asked you shit,
Okay, I'm shut
busy.
up.
Anyway, let me get back to my super
Shit.
chat. Love the panel.
Girl,
Left
just
me
a
side
cock
eye impressed
blocker.
a little bit. Can't wait to hear everybody's thoughts on him. I was waiting on him to give a legit reason for his issue with Jasmine. Yeah, we'll touch on that in a minute.
Okay.
Can we touch on busy being a cock blocker?
I block the cock.
We not
Don't
having
bring it
this
this way.
around
I block it. Those boys ain't stunting you anyway. What's stunting? Who am I? What am I?
You don't know what the boys are doing over here.
That is true. I heard about what was going on in the jacuzzi the other day.
What?
Ooh.
I wasn't in the jacuzzi, so I don't know what you're talking about.
Ooh,
I heard that you was getting your back slapped.
I was in a pool. I wasn't in the jacuzzi.
The
Now he
jacuzzi
airing
pool
out
when the
your
gays
I make
are in there,
enough
it's all
heat.
the same
I make
thing.
enough heat by myself. I don't need no jacuzzi.
Oh.
He airing out
It's
your
tight and right, hot in the right spots.
Y'all think his attitude was stink? I don't know. Like we ain't.
Who
I
attitude
don't
was
know.
stink?
Preston, they felt like his attitude was stink. I guess
Mama
it-
did turn on the
always
tube.
stink.
His mama did turn on the tube. She did. Mhm.
I know.
You said,
Get
give me more of
them
that.
together. Stop interrupting me, you whores. Period. Mute
No,
challenge.
I didn't feel that
My
way.
opinion, not yours. Keep it that way. Don't even tell us.
Anyway, let's get to these tweets, child. First tweet. It says, we didn't address Bria's tantrums. Chenise barely got to talk. Jordan's tantrums and attitude never came up. The argument between Alex and Jordan. Jasmine's mom's felonies. What the we need a part 2.
Oh my God, I forgot about
Wait,
those
Alex and
felonies.
Jordan had an argument.
Remember, she said she had him effed up the way that he came at Chenise. And at the table when he was like, I learned more about
from last, she was talking about what happened last season.
Yeah.
Don't nobody care about Jordan and her play ass make believe beef that she want to have with these people.
But even outside of that, I feel like we didn't. Chenise barely spoke, and I did touch on that on my review. Just the fact that, girl, you really didn't have shit to give. And then they didn't discuss Bria's tantrums. They did not discuss. Somebody tweeted this that they didn't discuss Amir's racial tweets from last season or from his past. There were a few things that they did not touch on and needed to be discussed.
Well, Andy wasn't gonna do Amir that bad. Now he was gonna read him for getting with this Natalie girl and buying the house. But y'all already know Andy wasn't gonna get Amir that bad.
But I still feel like that was something that needed to be said or discussed, specifically because it had been done before. Because I'm literally sitting here rewatching the first season of Dubai. I'm watching the reunion part 1, and they quickly brought up Stanberry's husband and his racial tweets. So why we ain't doing that with Amir?
Because he wants Amir to blow his back out.
Right.
He wants Amir to test his tonsils. Hello, test his tonsils.
But Sergio Stanberry's husband definitely gives one of the girls. So
he is one of the girls. You know,
but that don't mean that's who Andy wants.
Right.
I remember Miss Sergio, honey. I remember her. I do.
There's definitely some things that should have been brought up. Those tweets.
Andy say he's giving femtop realness. He want them cakes from Amir. Amir do got cake.
Yeah.
You know,
like black, allegedly.
I don't really
that ain't allegedly
that it was in the past because we do see certain things that Amir displays that kind of raises eyebrows to those tweets from back then. So I want to hear his explanation as to why he wrote those, where his mindset is now, and what steps he took to change said mindset.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I can agree.
I feel like we should have spoke on that because that was a big thing. They already know that Twitter plays a humongous part on Housewives. So we just gonna skate over his past. That's not the way this shit works. So like, nah, I wanna hear what he had to say. Was there anything else y'all felt like they kind of just did not touch on that wasn't in that specific tweet, or just just overall? Because that was one of the biggest ones for me.
I don't think so. I feel like they hit everything.
They hit all the other big parts.
Another one that I wanted them to talk about was Chenise's nudity. The fact that
she loves to be naked.
They talked about, they brushed over that though.
But they should have talked about it more in depth.
They should, especially because of the way they did Nick. Yes. They should have gotten on Chenise more about that. Because in my opinion,
no, but remember, Amir brought that up, and Amir tried to make Nick seem like he was some creep because Amir kept highlighting, well, you kept looking at her butt, and if I was next to her butt, I would turn the other way. I wouldn't look at her butt. Remember, Amir had a whole thing about Chenise being naked and trying to make Amir and trying to make Nick look like he was a sexual deviant compared to him. And I was like, really, Amir, really.
My thing is, no one seems to have an issue with Chenise and her nudity. So why do we need to bring up Chenise and her nudity unless someone says, I have a problem with you being naked around me?
No, but it does add to the conversation when you're using Nick looking at her nudity as a reason to say that Nick is this, sexual deviant. Got wandering eyes and
and then Amir gonna tell you Nick is handsy and grabby.
Yeah, but Amir also told Natalie that Chenise was handsy. It was the same damn thing, in my opinion. And I forgot all about that. And I was like, well, yeah. I mean, if we're going to give all the dick to Chenise, then why aren't we giving Chenise the same type of smoke that we're all giving to Nick? Chenise has been accused of being too handsy, and she doesn't mind showing her flat, bare-chested ass titties amongst everybody who got men or husbands.
And remember Chenise antics with Bria's boyfriend last season,
right?
But ain't nobody bringing that bitch up.
Her together, and Chenise didn't even find nothing wrong with it. Chenise was like, "Well, why do you care now?"
And
why
she got naked the next day.
Sure did.
On the balcony.
So
that is true.
Like, that makes perfect sense because I even remember last year, that's one of the biggest reasons why I did not like Chenise was the fact that she just would get naked out of nowhere, get naked in front of these men. Just like everybody, me as a woman, I'm not shocked to see a woman's body, but that does not mean I necessarily want you to be naked at all times, or the other ladies want to see you naked at all times, the men. Whatever you have, when you're in a shared space, you have to be mindful of the people that you're living with. It's not about how you feel about certain things. And that was always my issue. Even when Alex addressed him not liking how handsy Chenise was with him last season, the way that Chenise acted towards him after that, it really turned me off because it's like, how dare you think because, I don't know, you're a woman, it's okay for you to just be handsy with this man and he don't want you to be touching him. That's just his boundary. Respect that. That's when I'm concerned that Chenise does not respect boundaries at all. And I did not see it for her. Anybody who watched my reviews last year, y'all know that I did not like Chenise because she was a boundary crosser and she just did not get it. She still is that same way coming around the season 2.
Did she touch somebody this season? She naked, yes, but did she touch someone?
No, but she still even had this weird thing about Alex. This
bitch, put on some fucking clothes. How about that shit? Put on some goddamn clothes. And then you got the nerve to be naked and then try to use the fact that somebody's looking at your naked ass as fodder to support you trying to say that this person didn't deserve to be with have a girlfriend or didn't deserve to have somebody with them. Girl, you can't have it both ways. You're a trifling ass whore. And because he wasn't willing to have you flued out across the fruited plains for you to spread it, get bust down and make the letter V for him. Hell, you was willing to sit on his face and on his peen at the Freaknik party. And you said as much. You fucking whore.
Whoa, that escalated.
She was willing. You know what? That goes to my tweet. Look, I forgot we were still in tweets of the week, but this definitely goes to what we're talking about, because we're not talking about the double standard that exists with Chenise. If a man was constantly taking off his clothes, he would have been kicked out of the house. The same man would have never likely made it to the house if he made the blogs for allegedly stalking. Did they lie?
No lies told.
Did they lie?
Well, men ain't going around just taking off their clothes.
What?
Actually, a lot of men I know are going around taking off clothes. Okay. And then the man wouldn't even be on this show if he was an alleged stalker. Let's start there.
Let's true. Be honest.
He would not even be allowed on the show if he was an alleged stalker. True or untrue? Valid or unvalid? He still was all that just the allegations would be all he needed to not be on this show. But y'all letting this whore stay on the show.
Yes. God. After this reunion, it definitely sealed the deal for me with Chenise. More so because she didn't give anything. She really didn't have much to add to the reunion at all. And I was like, yeah, I actually want you to go. Like, I'm sick of you just being a one-trick pony. All we know you to do is to get naked. And it's stale. You're very one-dimensional. How she was acting towards Alex's event last week, acting like it was just such a task for her to do the sipping paint. It's just like, girl, you can't do nothing outside of drinking and being naked, huh? You just simple as fuck. So I just kind of feel like we can find another party girl that has multiple layers to her.
And the thing about that too, Sakina, is the fact that Alex is willing to go to clubs where she's, wanting to drink and stuff, knowing he don't drink, knowing he don't even do a whole lot of that stuff, but he still said, no, I'm gonna go over here, I'm gonna hang out, I ain't gonna be no party pooper. And you couldn't even give that man that one time that he was trying to, say, hey, let's do something different. Bitch, fuck your life. Die slowly, whore. Oh, I'm sorry, I said that out loud. What happened?
Who said what happened?
What happened?
I see the way I feel about Chenise is the way I felt about Jordan and that fruit roll-up outfit she had on. It's just like, why are you here?
Okay, wait. So do we all feel like that? Because I dead ass
it did look like a fruit roll-up. And then she had that fur bottom, and then that fur skirt she had on with.
I said,
she's losing her hair. She's losing her eyesight. I can't.
Girl, I was like, what is this fur on this skirt?
And she said that like she was turning it. Honey, no, you not.
She had to turn it.
Child, that just kind of took me by surprise.
I liked your wig, though. I did like your hair. I loved your hair this time. Thank God.
I can't. I just... Okay, let's go to the next tweet.
No, she dressed like a Maker's Mark bottom.
I'm dead.
So they said, I'm sorry, I call BS. Timeline or not, Noel still sat with Summer in that room after finding out that she had been with Alex and said, I don't go behind my girls and mess with dudes they were with, and still pursue him. So why say that you don't and still did or still do it? Whatever.
Like, it's just like Nick said, you just want to be picked. You want to be involved. You want to be involved because nothing you say makes sense. You came on this show alleged to be damn near best friends with Summer. Come to find out, you don't even know this or like that.
Right.
And now for her so bad, but then she keeps talking, and it's like, oh no, never mind. Shut up, Noel. Yeah, I was on her side until she said that.
What?
Because she hopped off the talk and saying, "Oh, girl, I would never do that to one of my friends," and then went straight to his peen. So you like people in the house?
And got mad because he was dancing on somebody else. Girl, you was out here about the windmill.
Going out sad and wrong.
It was crazy. It was crazy. It was crazy. Like, and then anyway, I'll save that for later. Anyway, let's move on to the next tweet. It said, I might be the only one who doesn't feel sympathy for Summer. Like, those tears can't fix her being emotionally and physically violent. So nobody else feel bad for Summer? Was I the only one who was felt a little tinge or something?
I feel sad for her. I think she has to find new ways to deal and cope with the stresses of the world, and they're coming out in just negative ways. Everybody don't have it all the way in the beginning, so I feel for her.
Yeah,
I do like the fact that she admitted, she said, I probably can't be back, at least at this point in my life, only in small doses. And she's taking ownership of, just being around you group of people, all of y'all at one time may not be best for me, not for 2 whole weeks, as I be done kill all you bitches.
I don't know. See me, I feel like personally, I ain't feel a goddamn thing about her tears. I ain't give a damn about them. I ain't give a damn about how she feels, because in my opinion, I feel like she's just that type of person. She will use other people as her emotional punching bag because she doesn't know how to express her feelings. That's just how I feel. I feel like she's just that type of person. And they're not scared to be like, bitch, you're not finna do that to me.
Yeah.
You're not.
I
and that's just honestly how I feel about her. So it really didn't move me like that.
I felt a little bad, and it's easy for me to feel that way about certain people. Let's be very clear, certain people. But I feel like, again, that this is a part of her character. She does have a character flaw for sure, but I can also recognize when somebody is hurting and when they have a lot going on. And I do feel like she does have a lot going on, and she's hurting about what. I don't know, but clearly she's just battling with a lot, and she is definitely projecting and taking it out on everybody, which is not okay. And so that's the reason why she getting checked by everybody, rightfully so.
Mm-hmm. And
but I do feel like
mad at Alex for bringing her up. Hey, Darren. That's why I wasn't mad.
We were just wrapping up, Darren.
For saying, can we also just say, yeah, we sympathize, but don't treat us like shit because you're going through things? I agree with Alex when he said that, because that's what she does.
Yes.
But I think a lot of things can be true at one time. I do feel like she's at the point where she realizes what happened and is trying to take steps forward from that.
Yeah, give her a chance.
Yeah, I do feel like I don't think that they even acknowledge that. I could see that there was growth in her from where she was last summer to where to be at least honest enough to bring it up and say, hey, I messed up. So that is some growth from her. And she said, hey, I just can't be around you people. And let's be clear, some of them can't be around each other either.
Thank you, Patches, for the super chat.
Hey, Patches.
Yes.
Thank you.
Fo.
Right. Come on with the angel numbers. Come on, protection. I love that. Thank you so much. Okay, love offering.
How you feel, Darren?
Yes, welcome.
Yeah. Hey. What part are we on now?
So we right. He's talking about how you feel. He don't even know.
Hey, everybody. What part we on?
So we talking about some tweets. We still on tweets of the week, child. But we're just talking about how Summer is behaving. There's people who just don't buy this sympathy thing that she's trying to give off. They feel like that doesn't exempt her from or exempt her behavior of being violent and emotionally abusive.
Yeah, no, I agree. I mean, especially the people that you barely know, girl, keep it together. You do that. You kind of do that with your best friends and stuff like that. Like, I ain't saying abusing nobody. I ain't saying like, give nobody no psychological warfare, but I'm just saying these people barely know you and you over here acting a goddamn fool. Like, girl, you look
those
great.
are the best people to do it with. Y'all don't know me.
But you know what? No, because my best friend always says that. And that's why I say when I do watch this show, I see hints of myself in Jordan and Summer, two people who really get on my fucking nerves. I often see myself in at times. So my best friend, she always says, you lash out on the people that's closest to me. Her being my best friend, and one of my cousins being another person, and sometimes my mama. Those are definitely the top 3 people that are close to me. And according to my best friend, they're just all victims of my attitude and shit.
Victims, my God.
Yeah, they act like they survived Sakina, child. I just can't.
Not surviving Sakina, honey.
So
surviving.
Okay.
Lifetime got a whole series out there. Oh, you cicada girl?
Okay.
No. Anyway, Babe, thank you for the super chat. Noel gave more context with her interview with Kim Pyre. Summer was sent home on a house vote.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Also, they just made it seem like she was deciding to leave, but they said you gotta go.
Like, I wonder why they painted the picture like that though, because
that would have been more drama.
We can't do it 2 seasons in a row. This is not Big Brother. Like, girl, we gonna just say you decided to leave.
Now I see why Jasmine ain't give a fuck.
Right.
She said bye.
By everybody's emotions. It was just kind of like,
that's fake. That's fake.
But to me, Bravo dropped the ball on that, because us knowing that gives us a different way of even looking at the interactions between them at the reunion. Yes. Like this, it doesn't even, like, just knowing that after the fact is Bravo dropped the ball on that.
Just like that would have gave us more to talk about and everything else. Shout out to Tammy. Hey, Tammy Talks. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her channel if y'all haven't already.
Hey, Tammy Talks.
You know what, Tammy, you are right, because she definitely did say in one of her reviews that, it kind of gave off the feeling that they told her to get the hell on. And she went
so why lie, but not talking about Summer, but why have her get on in confessional and basically say, well, I'm deciding to leave, when, girl, you got voted off. Like,
she said it in person too. That's
because production told her to. Production had to tell her to say that, because if production did not tell her to say that, production would have showed us where she was voted off, and then we would have heard other cast members talking about that as well. Because the first time I'm hearing about this is based on the chat saying it was said on Kim Pyre's interview.
Right.
But I'm not mad at it. I mean,
yeah.
I'm just gonna be honest. I mean, like, it is like, at the end of the day, she wasn't gonna be no fun for real. And if you're already going through something and then you just bringing everybody else down with your BS, I mean, yeah, get the hell on. I'm not mad at it. Like, all of them got something going on, and Jasmine is pregnant. Girl, we ain't got no time to deal with you and your psychosis. We don't.
It could have been a better scene than what they damn near gave us. Shit. Have them.
Yeah. Thank you for the super chat. Because Summer was getting physical with the cast, so that's apparently the reason why
and if Mariah had to leave because she shoved them dog towels at Bria, then I'm not mad at them for telling Summer, yeah, you got to get the hell out of here, love.
Hey, Scotty.
You ain't gotta go home though. Hey, Scotty. You ain't gotta go home, but you gotta get the hell out of here, love. We ain't got no time.
No, you're about to get blocked and banned.
What happened?
That's my mama.
Oh.
Come on, we are surviving her. Girl, please. Anyway. Yes. Yeah, they dropped the ball for sure, because baby, we would have loved to see that play out.
Yeah.
The discussion that was had, who orchestrated the meeting. We
I want to know who called the vote.
I want to know who called it too. And I believe, because we never saw that. They said that she pushed Chenise. We never saw that.
I ain't see her push Chenise.
And so
I saw her push Noel.
But they're saying in the chat that she pushed Chenise. And my thing about it is, I wonder if it was Chenise that brought it up.
Huh?
Yes, that was a joke. So any other
moderators? I was thinking Bria, but
no. But remember, Chenise got an axe to grind with her too, which started with "bitch, you can't dress," and they kept it this reunion where she said, "Yeah, I asked you for the sweater because I know what to put together with it, bitch, and you don't."
Bando, what's good, friend?
Yeah.
Come on, Bando.
I mean, but listen, even when it came to that, I'm sorry. Now, don't get me wrong. Did Summer have to name Shanice's name considering what she was going through? No. But at the end of the day, they was playing a game, and Chenise didn't even have to let that shit be known about her. She could have just let it roll off her back like they do every damn thing else. But she allowed that shit to hurt her. So that is how we all came to know this shit. Because I just feel like if she never would have allowed that to hurt her, we would have never known that she ain't got no job for real, and that she ain't making no real ends meet, and that this ain't going on and that ain't going on. But because she let that be known,
I mean, she living off her mama descended from the Caucasus Mountains. Let's just be clear.
But and then my thing is that's Chenise's doing. Like, we really can't get mad at Summer for that because they was all playing the game. Yes, she may not have asked her that question, but we was all playing the game. But girl, you could have paid it.
Summer stood 10 toes down. Did it? I sure did say, bitch. Did you borrow? You borrowed the sweater and did.
I mean,
and did because bitch, I know how to dress it. You don't. I know.
She's gonna use the excuse of because I ain't got no job. I'm like, girl, that means that you don't know how to save. Because ain't nowhere in the world. You out of a job, child. You ain't got no money for no clothes. You can't go to no Walmart, girl. They got cute shit at Walmart.
Baby. She could have made a way.
They got cute
but
shit.
You getting flued out to get your back blown out by all of these exclusive men. And baby, they can't take you to shop nowhere. Baby, they can't drop off a credit card number or something.
Right. Oh my God. Wait. Busy. Is that a cat back there?
It is not a cat back here. It is a dog.
Oh, okay.
He's not that good to have a cat. You know, cats are.
I actually do have a cat. Thanks, management.
What's her name? Only good people have cats.
This is Lucas.
The cat.
Oh my gosh, I was
the cat's name is Theodore.
That's crazy.
No, I just asked because I thought it was a cat. I'm a cat person, so I was like, oh my God.
Oh my gosh, I love cats too.
I love cats.
I want an orange cat, and I want his.
I miss my cat. I miss Noah. I'm not
getting a black cat
until I'm over Noah.
I cannot stand the four-legged felines. The flea bags, y'all keep them. I ain't for them. I'm a dog girl.
I love both. I mean,
it depends on the dog.
Cats do too much for me. They sneaky. They spray around your damn house, and when they spray, you can never get that smell out. No man, I ain't got time.
I don't like dogs. I like cats. I don't like dogs. Y'all can have y'all dogs.
Dogs are more dependent. Cats are more.
Yes.
It depends on what kind of cat you get. That's not true. People say that about cats, but depending on the type of cat you have, it won't be no different.
Yeah, no, them bow tie cats, they're very like dependent.
What the hell is a bow tie cat?
So it's the black and white ones.
Or like I had a long-haired rag doll, and my long-haired rag doll, he was all about I need all my attention. I'm gonna be all over you all day. Don't look for me to go nowhere.
That's why I love dogs.
Xavier, I love dogs. I can love dogs and hate Mallow's ass. And speaking of which, did y'all find it equally funny that she could find time to not bring Mallow and leave Mallow clear across the goddamn country for this reunion?
No, that was across the pond.
Leave him for this damn show. I don't understand that, Bria. Bria, that I didn't understand.
It's a long time though that she's gonna be gone.
No way.
Leave that damn Care Bear toy alone. Leave it back home.
Leave that damn dog wherever the fuck he at.
Thank you.
We do not.
Simon is watching the dog. He can watch him for 2 weeks. Like,
okay, take that damn dog. Yeah, take him to Germany.
Get him a dog made while Simon at work or whatever, since he a multi-millionaire.
Not a dog, babe.
And let's be clear, y'all was only there for 2 weeks. They was acting like they was there for 2 months.
Right.
Girl,
15 days.
15 days.
All.
Girl.
Like, he would cut up on stage doing too damn much distraction.
Oh no, Andy definitely called and was like, "Yeah, leave Milo alone. Like, leave. We don't want that there."
Yeah, I'm done. Autumn, Lakeisha, Haley, Fenty night.
I'm dead.
Valley. Summer is the best, but let's go ahead and get into like the actual show, because we talking about all this summer shit and all of that, and yeah, that was definitely the start of the reunion. So they open it up talking about this little triangle between Alex, Summer, and Noel. They said that their relationship kind of fizzled out according to Summer, but Alex said that he expressed that he was not interested and he was in his fuckboy era, so that was what it was. Summer told Noel before they got there that they hung out, which she assumed that Noel would know what hung out means. Girl, no.
Girl gone.
That's when Noel was saying that, yes, she found out that they did mess around, but she was only flirting with Alex. And then Alex said if he wanted to be a fuckboy, he could have took Noel down. And
could have
touched on Summer. They touched on Alex, saying that Summer sent him some crazy voice notes on Watch What Happens Live, but we was rudely interrupted by Chenise trying to remove her crazy ex title, which pissed me off.
I agree.
So what y'all have to say?
Don't nobody give a goddamn about that shit no more. Okay, Chenise. Okay, you were a stalker back then, or allegedly, or whatever. Girl, it's over.
You want to know something? I believe Summer when she said it fizzled out. Now, when it comes to that, I don't believe Alex that Alex told her this or that. Alex, shut the fuck up. You a Kappa. I don't believe you, Nip.
Don't do that. Don't do us like that.
I mean, I'm just saying, no shade, no shade. I love the Caps. I love the Caps. I'm just saying, when it comes to that, I do not believe Alex. I don't. I do believe Summer. What Summer said, it just fizzled out. But at the end of the day, though, Summer, I did agree with the viewer question when they was like, why are y'all calling him a fuckboy when he really hasn't done anything to none of the women?
Oh, it's a real good reason why, Ty. I mean, I said Ty T. Guess why? Because the bitch got dick of death, cock of doom. He dicked them hoes down, and you know how it is. When the bitch lay down pipe like that and then don't brag about it, they just sit in the corner, sit in the back all quiet, like, yeah, I did that. I'm just gonna sit here like nothing happened. Them hoes can't take. Them hoes cannot take. He took they soul out their body and just kept it moving like it was another day in the neighborhood, and kept it, and they can't take it because they want it all for themselves.
I believe that it did fizzle off. I don't believe he actually like communicated. And I also believe that Summer fell in love with the dick. I do. I believe she loved it. She wanted it. She enjoyed it. And I believe that she thought her stuff was going to be so good, it was only going to be for her. And he quickly reminded her, no, ma'am. And it may have been good, but no, ma'am. I'm still going to do me. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I feel as though that's why she pulled that stunt with her friend, Noel. She wanted to be known. That's why I made him come multiple times. That's why we did this, that, and this to continuously turn her off from that.
Terrence, that's the thing. They had girl talk. I guarantee you, Summer described every millimeter of Alex's dick and every parts of his stroke gave to Noel. And that's why even after Noel claims, oh girl, I don't talk to men if my friend I've been with him, not unless you get hardy in your body for him. And bitch, you want parts of the dick that she does describe to you in exclusive detail.
You know what? I feel, thank you for the super chat. It says that Summer was dating Noel's roommate at the time. Yes, she was, and that's how her and Noel know each other. But let me say this. I feel what Terrence is saying, I feel like two things can be true at the same time. I feel like, yes, the relationship between between Summer and Alex, it did fizzle out as a result of the last conversation that they had. Because remember on episode 1, when Alex came into the house, she said, last time I talked to him, he said he wanted to be a fuck boy. So yes, that aligns with what Alex said at the reunion, that yes, the last time they had a conversation, that's when he said that he wanted to be in his fuckboy era and that he really wasn't that interested. I do believe that he may not have been as upfront or as blunt as he portrayed himself to be, but I do feel like when he expressed that he was in his fuckboy era, that translated to, this is not something that I'm trying to be tied down to. So as a result of that, the relationship just kind of phased out like that.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair. I can get with that.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But I'm just still pissed off at the fact that the F-boy comment got brought up, and then, or just mad at the fact that Chenise really interrupted that conversation that was had between the two of them, because I wanted to get down to what the fuck Summer was saying in those voice notes and what caused her to get to the point of sending him crazy shit and what was actually said. Like, it's Andy let Chenise distract him, and he never went back to the question, which pissed me off.
But see, that leads me to another thing, and I hear what y'all are saying about Alex, and it could be true, but he is a nigga, and he a Kappa at that. So for me,
there's a lot of hate over here for Kappas.
I'm just saying. I really want to know what else, like what type of conversations that he could have been having mixed in with the sex. Because the way that Summer is behaving, like you really would have thought like they've been together for 5 years, and then all of a sudden she just found out that he was a fuck boy and he was doing all this stuff. And she could like the way that her feelings are into it, it just makes a person think, well, what more have you said to her, or what more have you done, or what other type of pillow talking that you made this girl feel like this?
He may not have done anything. The woman is certifiable. We see that through the season. It takes the littlest thing, and Mama done popped off, to the nth degree. And all he could have said, and the fact that he knocked them walls down, that might have all it took. She is certifiable.
He made him come all over my mouth. I had him swallowing.
Right. That's all it took.
No, I think he's a gentleman. He seems like a gentleman, someone who takes you out to do new things, maybe go to a coffee shop, walks in the park. Because they look like they would just walk around the neighborhood, which you took a photo, just walks with, in the park, just talking about music and the new concerts that's coming up and trying to get deep. He just seemed like one of those, and you just want to be around them. Somebody to just talk to.
He gives warm, inviting. I think that is the thing about both Alex and Nick. They do have a very calming.
Not Nick, but Alex, okay.
But they both seem like very inviting and calming people. So I do see how they could definitely draw somebody in. And I'm not saying this as giving both of them the okay to, of them being saints or whatever, because I do feel like both of them have their ways about each other. But it just kind of seems like us getting to know Summer a little bit more this season, it just seems like she's an extremist. Like she gets ticked off by the smallest things, whether it be Alex, Noel, Chenise, Bria, whoever the hell pisses her off, they're gonna feel that shit. Fucking Jordan. She had all these issues with everybody. Do I feel like a lot of it stemmed from her being under the same roof with Alex? Absolutely. But again, I do feel like she has some character flaws about herself that kind of feels like, girl, everybody not lying on you. Everybody's not out for you.
I'm not blaming. I'm not trying to place blame where it's not supposed to be, because I see the chats. I understand that y'all say, listen, I'm not trying to place nothing on Alex that ain't there. All I'm saying is I'm gay, bitch. All right, I'm 36 years old and I've been gay all my goddamn life. You understand me? So I've been dealing with niggas all my goddamn life. Charismatic ones, fuckboy ones, the ones that's in between. So all I'm saying is I hang around a lot of girls and I fuck niggas. So I know how it can be from a female standpoint and from a nigga standpoint. So it's like, while I hear what y'all are saying, I do want to know, it would be nice to know what type of conversations, what was he really telling her, what type of this or what type of that, because it could be that as well. But because we all see the crazy ass Summer, that's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that she ain't this or that, or he ain't this and that. And I ain't trying to place nothing on him that ain't there. I'm just saying, it's
I feel exactly what you're saying, Terrence, for sure. And I just want to address this comment because it's saying, how could she feel away when she was screwing Noel's roommate too? Now, for me, I just feel like, when they got into the house, the way that she was acting, it was like, girl, you seeing somebody else at this point. So I don't even understand why you acting so crazy. But if you're saying this in regards to just overall her talking to somebody else, I would need to know like the timeline of what they,
but we know.
And the most charismatic men are narcissists. Look at Martell Holt, who's also a Kappa.
Don't do that. Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. What we not gonna do, Terrence? What we're not gonna do is turn this into the Kappa hate show.
He's the membership director. He know everybody. He know every Kappa.
I mean, that's because we are, some everywhere. You know what I'm saying?
I do agree that she wasn't in the best mental state, because I'm just somebody, like I said, I feel like I could be on somebody's back reading them or whatever the case may be, you know, getting into the dumb shit they're doing, but I also could feel bad for them, sympathize, empathize, whatever the case may be. So I do feel like if she would have sat this summer out, then we probably would have seen her in a better light. But I also kind of feel like she was acting that way because she was in the house with Alex and she didn't know how to control her emotions.
I mean, let's just be honest here. None of these whores on this goddamn show are wrapped tightly. Not a single one of these whores. Not a single one. Each one of them is just whack jobs. You got Jasmine who puts up with Silas, and I don't want to put those words out there, but I know it's something going on in that house. We saw how controlling he was. Mm-hmm. We got Chenise, who's damn near a sexual deviant. We got Jordan, who's certifiable.
Yeah.
You got Bria, who's a whole bed wench.
Yeah.
who's also out of her damn mind. And then we got Summer, and Noel fits right on in with the rest of them because she's a liar and a flip-flopper, and we don't know whether she's coming or going either. All of these hoes are certifiable.
I feel like the public is really going to start to dislike Noel next season. I just feel it.
I like her. I do. I like
she did kind of do a 180 at the end, and I'm just like, girl, like.
And that's okay. Sometimes you get tired of going forward. You got to turn around real quick.
You like Noel?
No,
I like Noel.
No.
I like her. I like Noel a lot. I don't necessarily think she flip flop. I feel like. Because I mean, her and Summer really won't cool like that, so she won't cool with nobody in the house for real. She was getting to know every damn body. Let's just call a thing a thing. And I just feel like she kind of played into stuff a little bit, but then I felt like she just became her own person. That's really what I think.
Thank you for the super chat. Love you guys. What else can we expect from this panel? We'll tell you all what all that stuff at the end of the panel. So stay tuned. And while we're at it, y'all make sure that y'all are liking the video because I see that it's 322 of y'all in here and the likes are giving 159. Do y'all like us or not? Y'all keep singing our praises.
They just cursed out all the Kappas. They said all of the women on the show.
Listen, can we keep my great and beloved noble clan out of this, please?
My clan.
I don't really think y'all like us like that because the likes are not reflecting the people that's in here. Like the same way y'all turn on y'all TVs to turn the video on, the same way that y'all opened it up on y'all phone, there is a like button.
I mean, El Teddy is hard because it ain't nothing but Kappas and Alphas in the house, and who really cares about the Alphas like that? Don't worry about it. Well, y'all ain't the only ones that catch it. Who really cares about the Alphas like that? Nobody.
The Q dog in the house next season.
Okay, we live for the Qs, the Kappas, and the Sigs. Now we live for them. Now, as far as the Alphas go, I don't really know.
I mean, I know you saying that, Terrence, because Busy is on the platform today, but let's be clear, nobody's looking for them. Nobody's checking. Nobody knows
we're everywhere, all things, on all places, all the time. And we don't need to be known, to be honest, that really is. We have a culture for service for humanity. We do it in the background. We do the word.
What?
I guess.
No, we gonna say it's on pause. It's on pause. It's on pause. It's not canceled. 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 We gonna tune that noise out. But yeah, I think that would be cute if they had a Q on there.
It would be. I wouldn't mind it. If you're gonna show the black culture, That's one of the things that I like about this show. That it is that, but you're also showing other parts of black culture. And I totally appreciate that. I do. We need to start seeing more of that.
Yep. I agree.
The people I put their colors in this good chat. Y'all better put y'all colors in this chat. I see you Zetas and AKAs and stuff. Y'all better put these colors in this chat.
Come on, world. What is it now?
I'm starting not to like Noel. Y'all really need to get Noel some grace. I like Noel.
It's giving.
But Noel needs to come back next season. Now, I do agree. Have her back. Her ass needs to be back. Yes, God.
Just because I don't like you don't mean that you ain't got to come back. Come back, please do. You giving us something to work with, okay? I'm just saying, like, girl, you moving real. Okay, one way you want to be this way, one way. Okay, all right. You better keep that same energy with Summer though when you see her next season. If there's a next
And
season.
that I do agree with. I totally agree with that. If Summer comes back next season, I don't want to hear nothing about we done talked and we done made up. Nah, I don't want to hear none of that.
Bitch. I need you to be like, all right, day one, I don't fuck with you. Let's make that very clear.
Okay, we got 195 likes. Can we get it to 200 plus? Come on. Let's get
A said they need single people. Do y'all agree?
Hell yes.
Yes, we need single people. I'm tired of these couples. We need single.
Single. Okay,
yes.
single.
And
Nick
we don't need Amir.
Now, so y'all can bring Nick back. Bring back a single Q.
Okay.
They can get rid of Alex and Amir if you ask me. They really can. Alex really doesn't add anything except for cuteness. Now, if you're gonna give me more, various stages of undress, Alex, we okay with that. But you got to give us a little more.
I wouldn't be mad if Alex left or came back. Like I'm indifferent on whether or not he stays.
I feel like all the dudes could really go. We could replace them, right? Can we?
I wouldn't mind keeping Nick because I like Nick. But even if they decide to like switch out Nick with somebody else, it wouldn't
keep Nick and Preston. Keep Nick and Preston.
I ain't really here for Preston too much. And it's not that I don't like him because I do. I just don't feel as though he bought nothing.
I just feel like he needs
Preston was the bone character.
Situations going on in this house. Like, no. He can go.
Maybe.
I mean, we gotta have a token gay guy. Can he just be buff?
Can we get another one, please?
Okay, can he be buff? With a cute ass smile like Moses?
Let me ask you a question. Now, Terrence, I know you noticed this. What was going on in the back of his head? Did you see it was like bumps or something going on? I ain't know.
He was just a little irritated.
No, we know as men, we know the difference
between
irritated.
It looked like something had happened on the bag.
Yeah, that look like it need to be checked out.
It did. That's why he had the hat because I was confused by the hat. Because I already
if you look closely, I was like, "Oh,
what's with the hat?"
And I said, "Oh."
He had in his confessionals though. I like the hat.
No, baby, he had some shit going on in the back of that head.
Look, I ain't no man, so I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know what they talk about, child.
They were saying
that look like a little more than bad clippers, honey.
He got the loop.
He got the what?
Huh?
Oh no, never mind.
Amir, Alex, Nick, and Preston can go. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it. I mean, I still say keep Nick, but
no.
Yeah, I like Nick. Y'all know how I
say keep Nick. I like Nick.
Mm.
Nick is the balance that you need because Nick gives you HBCU. Nick also is gonna give you upscale and high classes. Bitch, I'm bougie, which is Martha's Vineyard. But if he needs to go down that road, I keep Nick because Nick checks all the boxes.
Yeah, he's checking all the boxes.
He might check the J box too.
I'm not really a fan. He could go.
Mm-hmm.
He gives corny. You gonna rebeat? Have you rebeat?
You sound like a hater.
You're not gonna let him live that rebeat.
You sound like,
but see, that's why I like it because it's corny as hell, but it's funny. Like it gives that type of thing that I feel as though it should have. Like it was corny as hell, and it was a little bit like I guess Nick, but it was still like that's him. I don't mind it being around. That's what it was like.
Nah.
I don't know. Y'all a tough crowd.
I like Nick. Like I
said,
I
keep Nick.
I want Preston back, and the rest of the other men, Amir and Alex.
Amir can go. Alex can go.
Yeah, Amir and Alex can go.
I don't care if he stays or leaves. Amir, get your ass out of here. Okay.
Y'all
like if Alex stays, it needs to be in his contract. You need to be half naked the whole season, various stages of undress, because you're not adding nothing, you're not saying nothing, you ain't adding nothing.
And show us your F boy. If you say you're an F boy, show us the F boy.
But Chenise was right, busy is quiet today. But Chenise was naked and she ain't have shit to give.
We didn't say for him to be naked. We just said for him to have his shirt off. That's the difference. He ain't got dick and balls out.
But he looks like Gumby without a shirt.
Yeah, bird chest. Nobody wants to see that.
It's giving very Gumby.
Well, let me
ask my man.
What do y'all think messed up Amir, particularly this season, to make everybody want to hate him? Because everybody loved him last season. So what do you?
Natalie. It was Natalie.
It was Natalie. I think that's probably it.
It was Natalie, but I feel like again, Natalie definitely put a sour taste in a lot of our mouths before we even got the opportunity to meet her because of all the things that Amir was saying about the penis being cut off and like all this stupid crap. Mm-hmm. So that turned us off. I think a lot of us were also turned off by the way that he handled this whole Mariah thing and his lack of accountability. That also
was
got
it for
a lot
me.
of people like, oh, yeah, that shit's whack. And then to see him and Natalie interact, I think that's what really sealed the deal for a lot of people. Like, and you
for me, it was Natalie and the Mariah. The Mariah situation really turned me off.
Ended it for me.
That Mariah, the way he handled Mariah, I was like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
That was me. I was definitely turned off by the whole Mariah thing. And then once we seen him actually be with Natalie, I was just like,
ew.
And the fact that he was it was like he was ready to start, fighting people. Oh, they better not think bad about Natalie. Bitch, fuck you and Natalie.
Yeah.
Like, who the fuck are you?
Like, girl, he was really getting riled up about fucking Natalie and wanting people not to blame her. Fuck you and that white bitch want to be white bitch.
And he was really disappointed because I really thought I was going to like him this season because I liked him last season. It's just like, oh my God, the fall from grace is real.
Horrible. But stay there, okay? And do that with that girl whose house you probably bought from her that you live in, you work under. And stay away from us.
I'm dead.
Stay away from us with this, okay?
Because what she did was she upgraded and bought a newer, bigger house and left you the house that she upgraded from and said, you can put your name on that, child. Me, I'm just saying.
Now Simon can stay home too.
Yes.
Yeah, please don't bring Simon back.
Oh my gosh, she was so pressed to introduce her to everybody. It was cringy. It was kind of embarrassing. I felt a little bad for him because nobody was interested.
They damn sure won't. None of them was interested.
He kept saying, "You want to go meet Natalie? You want to go say hey to Natalie?" Everybody was like,
"No, that I think my mom's over there."
Right.
I gotta go close the refrigerator. I'll be right back. I'll go say hi to her after.
Just all kind of excuses because they was not interested, and so that is
but also wasn't she hiding? Like, wasn't she listening by the door? It was like,
she wasn't even trying to be like,
right. Remember, she said that's not my vibe, and it took them like 4 hours to get to the Freak Nick party.
Yes.
And then the next day, you want to be all up under them hoes catching the tea, bitch. You ain't shit.
See,
now you want to cuddle in the hammock, but before you said that we want your vibe.
I have to warn these Negroes, okay?
Right. Don't be afraid, we're Negroes.
Okay.
Now I gotta warm up to the Knicks.
It's a lot. It's a lot. Okay.
Okay. She didn't want no part. So moving on. If nobody else has anything to say about this whole Summer, Alex, and Noel situation, we pretty much already started talking about his ass. Yeah, so we're on Amir, and just the fact that he claims that Natalie trusts him. It said that she wouldn't be bothered if he start cutting up in the house. They addressed Summer apparently really being touchy with Amir, and they discussed that before Natalie got there. Him and Natalie.
No, I thought that was Chenise, not Summer.
No,
it might have been Summer. Oh, okay.
Summer. Him and Natalie, they closed on the house, and her name is on the deed. No one thinks that she's the one for him. He's going to propose once it's 80 degrees outside. Have y'all heard anything about a proposal?
Nah, they weren't.
I mean, they live in Texas. It's been 80 degrees long time. Right. It probably was 80 degrees before they came to the goddamn reunion.
That's why I said, has anybody heard of a proposal? Because I know it's been hot in Georgia for a minute. So imagine hot ass Texas. And then Noel put him on blast for saying that all the ladies wanted him. And we find out that Chenise was the one who said that she actually did want to F him.
Once again, Chenise.
The whore. She's a whore. She's a fucking whore.
Okay, well, can I say this? Because I told y'all season 1 that Chenise did say that she wanted to fuck him. I told y'all this, and y'all was trying to give me hell about it.
You did.
Who she don't want to fuck though?
Huh?
Who she don't want to fuck though?
All right, but at the time, who don't want to fuck Amir though? At the time, who don't want to fuck Amir? Let's be very clear.
I mean, I did.
At the time, though. When we loved him.
At the time, I wanted to.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't fault Chenise for,
No, I didn't. I'd never been attracted to Amir.
Well, you don't have good taste. Well, I guess, or maybe you do because hindsight is 2020.
Wow.
I don't have good taste because I don't want corny ass Amir who barely
Right.
knows he's black.
I took it back.
Wow. What?
I'm not offended by the statement.
I do like dumb niggas, you know. They're
I'm
good
not
time.
attracted to dumb niggas. Like I'm really not. I don't
ain't nobody saying wifing them.
Right, they good now. They dumb niggas do make good fuck buddies now. They will lay it down. I ain't gonna even lie. Them hoes will come and lay pipe down. Baby, have you just laying there thinking about life, and then you remember because they start talking. Oh yeah, get out.
I don't like airheaded people just in general. Nah.
In the mirror, quit gay baiting. All right, because if Bravo Andy actually hits on your ass, I don't want to hear you complain about it, and I damn sure don't want to hear you go to HR about it. Because my thing is, when he asked you that messy ass question about Natalie possibly chopping your dick off, oh well, how much of your dick has she cut off? And then you want to pat on it and be like, oh no, it's there. Like, quit doing.
We already saw you ain't got no dick, Amir. We already looked.
When straight guys do that with gay, do that crawls on my skin. Quit doing that. Because if we start calling you gay and sus and all that shit, then you're gonna be the first one wanting to get mad and calling us all type of FAGs and wanting to denounce this, and we all going to hell. I can't stand when straight guys do that. If you ain't that way, don't play like that. Not even with Bravo.
I've never seen a man pat their peen like that. I've never seen a man pat their peen like that. I'm just only girls pat. Only girls pat like that. I've never seen a man pat like that. I'm just me. It's just me. I haven't.
That's why I said it gave flirtation to me between the both of them, and it's just weird to me. Like,
Amir is definitely the type. If once people start being like, you know, with the gay rumor shot to be like, oh well, you know, actually it says in Leviticus, like he's definitely the type to bring up that. The first time somebody gives him the allegation.
But he's also very much the type that lives in Texas and probably done been on every Brokeback Mountain, hill, and valley, you know, north of Mexico.
Child.
Let's not get into because
I lived there for some time.
Okay,
I'm telling you how them Texas.
Oh, so you were on the Brokeback Mountains, is what you were saying?
Not the Brokeback Mountains.
You were on those Brokeback Mountains.
Oh, I had whole residence there. What are we talking about? Girl, what are we talking about?
He probably is.
Girl, I opened a storefront over there too. Girl, I ain't just lived there. I worked there too. Bitch.
The way he bowed to Andy at that damn Watch What Happens Live, I was like, what the hell going on? This is giving massa. Okay.
Yeah, that was I did not like that.
Who cares if he flirts with Andy? I don't care if he flirts with Andy, but my thing is, if you keep doing shit like that with a gay guy, and then the gay guy decides to one day take you up on your advantage, don't get upset. Don't get mad. Don't come around here trying to act like he's pushing an agenda and he's doing this and doing that like most guys do. That's why I say, me personally, I don't like that shit. If you're not like that, don't play around like that.
Amir trying to secure season 3.
I guess. But at the end of the day, see, it's consequences to all that. You gonna pay on the front end or the back end. But you gonna damn pay one way or the other. So you keep playing around like
both
that.
Ends, and Natalie pays
stuff that comes with that. That's all I'm saying.
Not both ends.
It's good to be versed, both ends.
Hey man.
Okay. Y'all got anything else to say about him in the closing of the house and him saying that all the girls wanted him and everything else?
Nah.
Goodbye, Amir.
Go with God.
Oh, yeah.
Goodbye.
Get gone. We don't need you.
Goodbye. Good day. That's a wrap. The end for you. Summer, we get into Summer, all her chaos. She said that she's fine now. She's in a better place. She was drowned in her issues, but she didn't want to tell Jordan and Preston. She didn't want to open up to them because she said that people close to her, they leave her or they throw her vulnerable moments in her face, and said that she does have love for the both of them, even though her and Jordan are at odds at the moment. I said why. And then they touch on her and Noel. They aren't cool right now because Noel just sees her for who she really is. And Noel wanted her to open up and, you know, be vulnerable. But again, she didn't know her like that. So Summer wasn't doing that. And Summer also basically says that she's not coming back next year.
I
love her getting ahead of the story, but maybe it's because she was fired and they allowed her to say that because she did get voted out and they allowed her to say she was acting like she was leaving. And maybe she's like, I've decided not to come back
Robert.
because they fired you, girl. But I did understand her saying, you know, sometimes it's hard to open up to people because then they use those vulnerabilities back against you. And she's already wrestling with how she communicates her emotion. I don't know. This was a good season for her if she would have kept her hands to herself.
But my question is, if she was voted off, why would they have her on the reunion?
She can't come back to a reunion being voted off, but you wanted her on the team.
No.
Oh, not there at all. She can't every day but one.
I'm gonna get my closure. Hell.
Bloop. Okay. And then
I'm gonna fight for it, and y'all know I'm real.
When it comes down to that whole vulnerable situation and how she feels like she don't want people to throw those moments in her face, I said this in my review. I think it's funny that she's fearful of those situations to happen to her, but she's done it to other people. She's used things from her friends and threw it in their face on Mad Day. And so
like
it's like,
what?
Like what?
Goes to remember, she took what Bria said about Simon and threw it in her face when they were arguing. That's why your man don't want you, call her all kind of bitches and everything else.
Okay, that's true.
That was the one moment. And then I know some people use that whole Jordan's alopecia situation as an example. I personally don't, but I know that there's people who do that. But that exact, you know, situation that Bria told her in confidence, she threw in her face the moment she got mad. So it's just like, girl, nah.
I wonder what is Summer's sign? What is Summer's sign? Because you can't preach to me in one instance. I don't want people to use my vulnerability against me, but you're giving them all of this ammunition with which to use. Like, people who don't want to be seen as vulnerable are not going to give you anything. And so she gives me, she's one of those signs where, you know, they don't mind telling people all of their business. The Capricorn in me, I'm not giving you anything. You're never going to have, I'm not going to ever be vulnerable because you're never going to get anything from me to make me vulnerable. Right.
Well, she was saying that she wasn't telling anything. That's why she had so much buildup.
No, she told everything this summer.
Yeah, she kind of did. I mean, to the viewers, not really to them. Right?
She did to them. Whenever she would get mad, she would just start opening up and say, I got this going on, that going on, and telling all of these things.
I don't know what her sign is. Y'all know what Summer sign is? Because I'm looking.
Tammy Talk say Summer is a Leo. That makes sense.
I can believe
that.
That
makes
totally
sense.
Oh,
that makes
so much sense.
Oh, that makes so much sense.
It does.
Yeah.
Leo. Mm-hmm.
She's the main character.
Take it away. Take it away.
That fits right in there. Right in there.
Right in there.
Well, not main character. Think she's the main character, but
she gives Pisces. Excuse me.
The hell if she do?
That was the second one I was thinking probably too. Pisces definitely.
Yeah, she did.
If there was. No, you ain't having no Pisces like that.
Pisces on this.
Pisces, y'all are emotional.
Y'all never had an emotion. I don't even know.
My problem with Pisces is y'all wake up as a different person every day. Y'all can be a totally different person every day.
Every step.
And I'm like, I couldn't keep up. Like a Capricorn, I dated a Pisces, and I know Pisces are not my thing. I can't date one. I was about to lose my mind. I was gonna shoot that bastard because I said I can't deal with this change every day. You can't be a brand new person.
You don't wake up and
sleep.
It's baby, them Leos, hell no. Okay, my ex was
I dated a Leo.
I don't do that. My first boyfriend.
Yeah, my ex was a Leo too.
I got an ex that's a Leo too. When it was good, it was good. When it was good, it was beautiful. But when it was bad,
I can't, honey. I'm done. I can't. But shout out to all the.
I don't know. I like to play with danger a little bit. You know, I mess with a lot of Leos though. But I mean, yeah, they are toxic. But like, I feel like because I'm a Libra, we kind of like. I think Leos and Libras are kind of compatible.
Y'all can have them.
Yeah,
I love a good project. I love a good project.
I know what signs I'm compatible with.
I'm repulsed. Okay, y'all just do not understand. She is a Leo. I can't. I cannot.
I don't know too much about Leo women though. Like it's
Leo women. I've had experiences with Leo men and Leo women, so I really feel like I'm well versed on both. Leo women, a lot of them seek a lot of attention. They are very much so the center of everything.
Yeah, they're the main character.
Not even I wouldn't even say necessarily main character. I wouldn't give them that. I wouldn't give all of them that. Let me put it that way. But a lot
of their minds, they are a Leo. In their mind, they are.
In their minds, they are. I feel like a lot of the women that I've experienced that are Leos, they are me. Once you talk about you, it's just kind of like they really don't have shit to give. Just very attention seeking. And yeah, it's just like always searching.
It's about them.
Yeah.
Like, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the downsides. But I mean, there are good moments sometimes.
I mean, there's good moments with everyone. Okay. It is. I mean, is that a lie? Pisces
Taurus moon, go find your life somewhere, girl. All right, you get it beside yourself, Miss Taurus moon.
Taurus moon, I understand what you said. Taurus
moon, I understand,
girl.
Way.
Listen, y'all Pisces have ways about y'all. Y'all just don't like to admit it. Y'all listen. Y'all are different people every day of the year.
But you know what? That's because we are the last zodiac. So we have traits of everybody. So you can't get mad at us.
But Teddy, your Capricorns ain't shit either. Okay, let's be very
clear.
Don't
do that. Now wait a minute.
Stubborn as hell.
Wait a minute, Libra. Wait. And
not and.
Y'all have misunderstood elements, but there's misunderstood people all around the world. So
no, I cannot with the sea goats, that's y'all. Yeah.
You know I can't do Pisces, but worse than Pisces is Aquarius, because them Aquarius is I just can't. They do everything off emotion. I can't do Aquarius. Everything they do is too emotional.
Speaking of Aquarius, Scotty said busy is the definition of a Pisces, honey.
I am through and through. I am through and through. One of the best. A March.
No, we are okay. Period. March Pisces. But I mean, we do have mood swings. I go through mood swings like crazy.
Me too. No shade. Me too.
Like crazy.
That's what I mean. Y'all have different emotions. I shouldn't even say every day of the year, maybe multiple times a day.
But yes, and that is that because I even talk to my therapist about this. I say honestly, I don't feel like I'm sensitive. I'm emotional. And I say I'm emotional over sensitive because I can feel so many emotions in one setting. Just
I with that.
Rapid emotions. Sad, angry, happy.
And what's your therapist say? They say we're gonna need to add some more sessions, sweetie.
No, actually, I deduced my time down. Thank you.
Oh, excuse me. She's
I only see her once a month now.
Oh.
Why you trying to be funny? Anyway.
Ooh.
Enough of all of that because y'all about to get off of this. Let's move on to the next topic. Anybody got anything else to say about Summer the Leo? Okay. So moving on. Yeah, we briefly touch on these little, short topics. Jordan in her alopecia journey, she was applauded.
We don't care
at all.
Preston's relationship with his father's family has
we don't care.
Worse. They want them now to collect the debts, which is crazy.
Yeah, now that I had an issue with.
Yes, me too. Look like not y'all didn't want me to be a part of the homegoing, but y'all want me to take care of these bills.
Right. Him and the sister.
Yeah, fuck all of y'all. Lose my number. Don't ever contact me again.
But you heard how they said that Preston was the oldest one. That is he the oldest one of all of them or something? Remember somebody said he was like Mother Goose or like the mother to all of us or the father to all of us.
Said he was the elder something.
Something like that.
Is he the oldest?
Is he older? Is he a lot older than them? I know he's like a lawyer or something, isn't he?
Yeah, but I don't know if anybody got his age. Drop it in the chat because I don't know how old he is.
I say good 36.
Which ain't old because I'm 36. Be clear.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't deem that as old either. So honestly,
well, no, I'm not either. I'm just saying, you know,
I could see Silas being the oldest, but I mean they are line brothers, so they might be in the same age range.
Him and Silas age? He says he's 38. I want to know why.
Who?
Wait, it says he's 38, but isn't Amir like 24, 5, 6?
Amir's
I think he's like 23.
No, Amir is not.
Amir is like 27.
Yeah, ain't Amir the youngest guy?
I thought he was like 23.
No, he's like.
Bro, that is a child.
No, I thought he like 26, 27. I thought. Oh, was that
somebody said they was like 23? I thought it was Amir. Maybe it was one of the girls.
No, none of them are that. Amir is the youngest. Amir
is 40.
Let me go ahead to the damn cast because y'all pissing me off.
Okay, hold on.
He's 27.
Preston is 37.
38.
Oh, I was close.
I'm on the Bravo cast website. And Amir is 27, like I said, because I remember we went back and viewed that a while back to see how old he was. He's 27. So yeah, there's that.
Sounds about right.
Sound about right. What was I finna say now? Yes. So we got those quick little things out the way. There really wasn't much to speak about on that.
I wanted to know more about her. You losing your hair. Congratulations. You got alopecia. She said, "Oh my God, I didn't know so many people had alopecia." But you got a sponsorship from it. I wanted to know how's that going. How did she feel about her hair? What are her favorite type of wigs? Girl, do your job.
Andy, clock it. Yeah, he did have that. Those two topics were very short-lived, just real quick. Real watch what happens live like.
Because I don't believe she doing
Andy is lacking as a host. I'm sorry. Every year when it comes to these shows, I'm like, girl, what are we doing? Why are we not going in depth?
Like why are we not going in depth? We skimming over shit. Like, come on, take deep dives. Let's get in there.
Because he ain't really want a reunion. He didn't want to give these people a reunion.
I do feel like we got to audience questions or fan questions really quickly. I feel like after the second commercial, like Laquisha from New Jersey said, and I was thinking we were asking questions already.
Yeah, it was like the first 10 minutes. It didn't take that long at all.
They need a black host. Yeah, stop having Andy host. Like, give it up.
Get the remember what's her name? She was on Love and Hip Hop reunion with Jasmine.
Yes.
Get her to do it. I feel like she would be a really good host.
Nina Parker reads off the cue cards too much. I don't know. I like somebody that's more independent.
I mean, but Andy reading off the cue cards.
And doesn't it make you look professional?
Nah, I want my reunion host to get gully with me, goddammit.
I mean,
let me know that you actually watched the show when you got
want Carlos King.
Yeah, get Carlos.
Like, I say have cue cards.
I feel like if you're gonna be a host to watch the show, I'm sure you got some questions of your own.
No. I feel like do both. Have cue cards there. You can go off the cue cards, and then you can have the cue cards there to bring you back in when you kind of get way too far off. I think it could be a little bit of both.
I'm fine with that.
Right, a host who watches the show. Most importantly, we need somebody who is invested in the show.
And I don't feel like Andy watched the show
at all. I don't.
I feel like
fed all of that.
All the shows, he just does not care enough to go into detail with it like that. I feel like we have seen over the years Andy just kind of not give a damn on these shows. I feel like in his earlier years, he used to host these reunions and be hilarious to me. I used to really love watching Andy host the reunions. And now it just kind of seems like he's frustrated. He be yelling at the people, which I don't get offended when he yell at the girls because sometimes it is like, shut the hell up. Like, so I don't be mad when he say that because I be feeling him on that sometimes. But, it just seems like his excitement for reunions has really phased out.
He's not writing. They're writing. He's not.
I think for this show, he should have had Candace.
No, Candace loved the show. We saw the drama. How deep did y'all want him to get? Oh, so you didn't like her, right? And we got over the thing in one episode. How deep
he didn't have any. He didn't have. You could tell he really didn't have any connection to the show, to the plot, to what was going on. He just really didn't care. I feel like put Candace on there. Candace could have hosted this reunion because she
Don't
loved the
piss
show.
me off.
Not Kaya, girl. Bye.
Kaya.
I get to see her right now. So the guys on here, y'all kazoos, right?
I'm screaming.
Fucking Kaya.
Kaya, do y'all care about us? Like,
y'all might as well had T.S. Madison. She could did it.
Okay, yeah, I'll take.
Yeah, her yelling at us. No, thank you.
Child, but yes, I do feel like Candace would have been a good host for this. Absolutely. They put the show on pause, so who knows? Yeah.
Well,
shit, let me host it. Let me
come on, Simply.
Okay.
We want you to be on the show.
Let me show y'all, huh?
We want you to be on the show, not hosting the show.
Do y'all really think that they would cast me as?
I do.
Okay,
you're upper echelon.
You know, I definitely
did you say upper echelon?
You give it.
No, I am upper crust, but as somebody who tunes in weekly and talks about, oh no, you doing this, you doing that, you doing this, you doing that, you feel like they would be like, oh my gosh, yes, Simply Sakina, the YouTuber, of course, come be with us.
Busy. I want you to
they
put
Playboy bunnies, girl. You could do it. And one of them still giving out the cooch. Okay, girl, you could do it.
Okay, I'll show up with my braids and my bonnet, and I'll be ready to swag surf with everybody. And also, you know,
surf.
They be swag surfing on here. Anyway, y'all about to piss me off. So let's go ahead and move on to the next thing. Simon and Bria. Wait, no. Bria and Preston, their relationship. She apparently has Preston blocked. Preston feels like they do have a close relationship off camera. Even when she got locked up overseas last year, he got her an international lawyer, and he never even received a thank you. So y'all let me know what y'all thought about that.
Cut the bull, Preston. Call that whore out for what the fuck she is. You tap dancing around how you really feel. The bitch blocked you for a reason. Something went down, and I feel like we're like siblings, and I really love her. No, bitch, you blocked me. I can't stand your stinking ass either. And I hope you continue to be racially discriminated over there, since you want to be over there being somebody's bed wench. You raggedy ass whore. I would have went off, but he over there trying to be nice with this bitch and play nice with people who don't play nicely. She is a raggedy ass piece of shit who has no qualms and no problem with letting other people have it. And so why he's trying to play nice with her and she don't give a shit about him and clearly said that. I don't even understand.
Preston is not confrontational. And I just have come to that conclusion. I mean, that time when the whole theory of Phil potentially coming back made him want to cry.
Right.
Like, and I'm not trying to say, I ain't trying to be no toxic masculinity or anything like that, but I'm just saying, like, he's just not the type to really get into it. He'll tell you the truth. He'll tell you the truth, but like he'll make it look cute and digestible. That's just the type of person that Preston is.
He's almost 40, so talking to these 25-year-olds like that.
A bitch just ain't got time to be going back and forth. You don't like me, bitch. I don't like your stinking ass either.
Do y'all see all of these older housewives? All them hoes, not hoes, but all those ladies are of a particular age, and they confrontational as hell. So age don't got nothing to do with nothing. Kenya is 50 plus, and she gathers the girls. Okay,
she is, but Portia's almost 52. So,
and what she do? She confrontational. She want to fight you actually. So
those are two women, as opposed to Preston, who's a man. And when you get to a certain age, men just be like, "Bitch, I ain't got time for all this." Of this.
Peter's excuse?
We have no answers for him. I don't know. He may go as non-binary for all we know.
But what's the excuses for the husbands of New Jersey?
The fact that they descended from the Caucasus Mountains. I mean.
The men be confrontation. It don't matter what age.
The men over there be more feistier than the women on it. Because I used to watch Jersey.
So
Girl.
That's what I'm saying. The fact that they descended from the Caucasus Mountains over there on Jersey.
I still watch
do whatever they want.
Pipe
I
down.
still watch it.
Oh yeah, you know that's my state, honey.
Well, there's that. So, yeah, I mean, I didn't really dig too deep into it. I didn't think too much of it. Saying with Bria saying that Preston was blocked. I do want to know why. And see, that just goes back busy. That goes back to Andy not diving into stuff. He's just, skimming over it. Like, why is he blocked? Why didn't you ask that? We want to know. Don't you want to come to some type of resolution? The question would be to figure out why that is so they can hash it out.
You think it was heavily edited?
Probably. And I say that because the season was apparently. So I feel like the reunion wouldn't be any different, especially because it was an hour. They didn't give us a 2. Like, so there's what that is. It's giving PWI versus the HBCU. Well, Summer went to a PWI. Because remember when her ass got on here last season, she talking about she was a part of a sorority, but they kicked her out because she wasn't showing up to events. Her ass was a part of a white sorority. Girl, get out of here.
Don't nobody.
But she still got them hands, though. She'll slap you around.
Girl, who cares, child? That don't count, girl. Be glad.
Girl, what?
They did you a solid, Summer. You ain't want to be a part.
I was confused. I was real confused.
But I agree with the people, though. I want to know what Bria got arrested for around there to Germany. That she had to call Preston ass.
She did say that. Remember, she said Preston had to call the international lawyer for her.
Yeah, I want to know what she get arrested for.
So it was like a racial situation. I think it was like in Canes or something. So it was something that happened last year. It was in the blogs.
It was racism, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Like she didn't
Bria,
really do
that's why you don't need to have your black ass there. That's what we was trying to tell your ass in the other reviews.
Her ass is in Canes right now.
Bria, don't call me. When you get hemmed up again, girl, don't you call us. Don't call Al Sharpton. Don't call Preston. Don't call none of us, child. We can't open.
Wait. Where was she arrested again? I'm sorry.
In South France.
At the Cannes Film Festival. At Cannes.
I said
got arrested like Nikki, honey.
Yes, let's get the likes up. We're currently at 254 likes, and we have 343 people in the chat. Can we get a like? Yes,
I ain't seen Bria Mama. How Mama look?
I ain't seen Bria Mama
last week.
Put it in the chat.
Is there a picture of
it in the group?
Well, see, the only reason why I caught it was because that episode where she called her mama when she was packing Simon's shit up. It was Mother's Day weekend, and I was like, I want to see what her mom looked like, and I went and watched her story real quick. She had a Mother's Day post up, and her mama was fine. Real pretty lady. But okay. She got a beautiful family, though. Her family is a group of pretty women.
Well, you need to do something about Bria. Unless you just like her. And if that's the case, child.
Nah, Bria mama, every time she get on the phone with her, she just give me like, child, here she go again with that shit. Bria, I'm packing his bag. Girl, he just came back from Germany. Girl, that's a little too extreme now. Calm down. She just seemed like she know how her daughter is. Yes, happy birthday to Miss Gladys Knight. And Patti LaBelle's birthday was the other day too.
Yeah, Patti LaBelle was on Friday. I think they both turned 80 this year.
They did. The divas. So yeah, that's that. Moving on to the next, we get into Bria and Simon. She said that she was embarrassed that he pulled out that flamingo outfit at the event because that just wasn't the time. She said that her soulmate in Tribeca is somebody from her past, and he was aware of what she said. They just laughed at it.
How is that your soulmate? That bitch probably don't want you no more.
Right.
She says that she doesn't see the issue in her still wanting to marry Simon despite their connection and his bad listening skills. And she said that we found out that some of the cast think that he's using her for clout. And Jasmine even spoke to her mama about it.
It's mutually beneficial.
Yeah.
Look, he like my job. I like his money. My soulmate in Tribeca. It don't matter anyway.
Bria barely got clout. She ain't the damn crowd favorite up here.
She might not be the crowd favorite, but she definitely is talked about on the weekly basis. I mean, you got to kind of look at her like the Kenya Moore of Summer House in a sense, because she keeps the conversations going. She may not be the most liked, but you know,
she's infamous.
The party started. Yeah, she's infamous. Yes, and there you have it. So,
infamous.
I still am mad that nobody's calling this whore to the carpet.
Yeah, I mean, but that goes back to, again, busy. Yes, they're not touching on certain things that should have been discussed, because yes, why wasn't Bria and her bratty ass behavior not talked about?
Nor did they bring up Bria and the racism she alleged that she went through in Germany and stuff like that. They didn't bring that up at all.
Andy ain't gonna have that conversation.
They didn't bring that up at all. And I say that's an easy alley oop for Andy. Why? Because it's not because it's racism, but it's in Germany. And America likes to pile on Germany because of Germany's past and look and try to act like their hands are clean in terms of race relations. But they love to try to pile on Germany.
Yes, you're absolutely right. That is another.
Busy, you're muted. You know that?
I said I'm gonna leave Germany alone.
Oh, because you was talking. I was like,
I also feel like we had already talked about Bria in the first. What more can you say? She's the same person again this season. What do you? So you're still the same.
No. But what I'm saying is they could have at least touched on what she said, because that came out this season.
Yeah.
Her saying that she had experienced racism and that Simon wasn't, supporting her with that. But now all of a sudden he bailing you out of jail.
Yeah. And that's right. And that's why when she was like, he bailed me out, when Preston brought that up, I was like, well, shit, that's the least he can do. Shit. He ain't protecting you against the racist people in his country or his family.
He said, I'll get you out after you get booked.
Right.
I'll come get you after you get booked, girl.
Girl, go do the fingerprints, girl.
Go do your fingerprints. I'll come get you after you get booked.
Like, no.
That girl, she can get put in gulag, and he'll be like, "Oh well, hold on."
It's just I don't know, but that was that with Bria, and then we get into Jasmine and how she said that no one on the cast has been supporting her during or after the pregnancy, but she's, the least support that she's felt has definitely come from Jordan. She's still feeling some type of way about the she hope it's Silas' first baby joke. And they asked how many people miss Silas. 3 of the 10 people missed him. And Preston, he said that he isn't close to Silas anymore. A viewer asked, where did the issues come from with Jasmine and the ladies? Chenise and Jordan didn't want her to come to Jamaica. Jasmine wanted to know why Preston did not come to her defense. And when she's the one that brought them all together. And then they talked about her and Jordan's relationship.
You went through a lot. That was a lot, right? I can't even remember all that you went through. It was a lot, right?
Shady for her to say, because I don't understand what the big deal was. You wouldn't have been going out with them had I not introduced you.
I mean, yeah.
I didn't see that as shady. I saw it as
straight, girl, but it's a fact.
It is. I didn't have no problem with her saying that. She said, "Girl, you don't know these people." Without, I had no problem with that. I did have a problem with Jordan talking about if that's his first baby. That was disrespectful. That was completely out of pocket. Like if I was Jasmine, I would have went off. I would have went in on that bitch.
Yeah.
I would have started by saying, "Bald head hoe suck dick, bitch." That's what I would.
She's not bald yet. It leaves follicle by follicle.
I'm just saying. That's what I would have said.
Yeah, Jasmine, she is getting a little Jordan-ish with the wigs, child. Like, did you see her with that?
That blonde be looking dry on certain interviews.
Yeah, I don't think that blonde fits her. I don't like that shade of blonde on her. At least not with the way she had her makeup going. Like maybe if she did something else with her makeup, The blonde would have went better, but I didn't like how she whatever. It didn't fit her.
If she would have did an updo with that dress, like you cannot have shoulder statements and then have your hair draped over your shoulders. Like, girl, what is that? Like, you should have did an updo. But outside of that, I felt both her and Preston, just as far as, yes, you would not know these people had I not connected everybody together. But after a certain amount of time, I do feel like that excuse, or that, I don't want to say that excuse, but that should not necessarily be something that's constantly being thrown out there, because once I get cool with somebody at a certain point, how we got connected is no longer a factor. And if I were to fall out with, Jasmine and still like Jordan and Summer and everybody else, that does not mean that I can no longer hang out with them because I'm no longer hanging out with this other person.
I think it's much deeper, because the fact that the telling part was when he said, I don't have no relationship with Silas, and that's his LB. And that's not normal. If you falling out with your LB, I don't know. It's either something maybe stemming from Jasmine, or it could be something from Silas himself. But there's a break in whatever relationship that this is, because that's not normal for y'all to be LBs. And you talk about, oh, I don't have a relationship with my LB. Like, wait, what? Like, that's just that's not normal.
Yeah, I agree. I thought that was wild.
I feel like that was another thing that I wanted to dive deeper into, because it's like, okay, and this is what I said on my review. You and Silas are line brothers. That is his real connection to this show. Not necessarily Jasmine, but Silas as his line brother. He was in y'all's wedding, everything like that. So I feel like he might not be the closest to Jasmine. And I say that because we have to think about how Silas and Jasmine got together. They had a whole quarantine relationship. They end up getting married. So they probably did not spend a lot of time together, her and Preston, to even form some type of bond or relationship. That the closest they've been may have been this show, being in that house for 15 days. And honestly, maybe him seeing Jasmine in that light for season 1 maybe wasn't something that he vibed with.
But how does that sever the relationship with his lion brother, though?
Right.
Maybe seeing how he was acting towards his wife as well.
Exactly, because that
could be it. That could be it. That's why I'm wondering where it stems from. Is his issue with Jasmine because of Silas, or is his issue with Jasmine because of Jasmine?
Maybe he don't like them both. He don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I kind of feel like it is one of those situations where he's
almost 40.
Might not really like the way that Silas moved after being in close proximity with him. It's just probably one of those situations where he just feels like, yeah, I'm cool on both of y'all. I don't know, but
yeah. It's just I need more. I need more intel. I need to know, did they pledge undergrad or did they pledge grad? That's going to tell me a lot, and not all the time, but a lot of times it can tell you some things, because I got LBs and I got a bunch of them, but it's nothing that would make me be like, you would never hear me admit on television, yeah, I don't have a relationship with my LB. Like, what? And I could go without talking to one of them for like 3 or 4 months, and that you would never hear me say, I don't have a relationship with my LB. That's just not something that you say like that, unless something really went down like that. That's why it just gave me red flags.
Yeah, I do feel like Jasmine is collateral damage when it comes down to Silas. But I also kind of feel like that could have been one of the situations where Jordan gave Preston an earful on Jasmine, or he also could have just experienced her for himself and been like, child, I don't like this, because a lot of us experienced Jasmine last season and a lot of us were not featuring her, me included. I started liking her this season. Shit.
Yeah, I think she's collateral damage to everybody. I think they all could say, I don't even like Jasmine, and they'll be on the show.
Which is so unfortunate.
It is like, this is the Jamaica group, this is the Florida group, this is the New York City group, and these are all groups of people who hang out when
they're gonna do Jasmine like they did Mariah.
Yeah,
but Jasmine gonna get off
Jasmine like they did Mariah.
I don't think that this is a colorist situation.
Yeah, I don't think it's a colorist.
No. When I'm not saying with the color, I'm saying vote her ass off.
No, I'm responding to the comment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't think that it's one of those. So I'm not going.
Yeah, I don't think that's the situation.
They all chocolate, aren't they? Who? Oh,
Summer's not chocolate. Noel is not chocolate. Chenise is not chocolate. Jordan. Jordan, not really chocolate to me. She's kind of in between.
Not chocolate to nobody.
It's giving caramel.
Yeah,
she's in between.
Jasmine is brown skin and Bria is the darkest.
I also feel like somebody commented on my on one of my videos, and they were saying how it's so many biracials on the cast.
Well, let's talk about it. I'd love to talk about it.
Chenise is biracial, Summer is biracial, Amir is biracial, Mariah was biracial. Like, and you know, with the whole Mariah thing, her being biracial, that really didn't bother me. What, she's like Mexican and black. That didn't bother me. Summer being biracial doesn't bother me. Except for when she pulled that that sorority shit, because I was like, bruh.
I thought Summer wasn't. I didn't know Summer was biracial. I didn't hear. I don't remember learning that Summer was biracial.
She said that last season.
I mean, you can.
But is that a big deal though?
I thought she was just light skinned. I didn't know she was biracial at all. I'm just saying this is the first time hearing of that.
Her dad is white. She said that last year. But
who dad is white?
Summer.
Oh.
Yeah. So I mean, but like I said, her being biracial, it doesn't bother me. The only two people who bother me with their biracialness, Amir, at this point, yes, I'm bothered because you're annoying as hell. You like, child, I just can't. And Chenise, I found out her ass was biracial this year, and her mama rubbed me the wrong way, like I said last time. So yeah, that's another.
Oh, I could tell she was biracial last year. That kink didn't quite kink too hard enough in that hair. I said, "Yep, girl." You can tell when that kink don't quite kink quite enough. Yeah, girl.
Yeah, the more I see Chenise and her, you know, the nakedness, I feel like the nakedness was a pure giveaway. I don't know how I missed that. But yeah,
her mama was probably around there getting white girl wasted and get her back blown out by half of the football and basketball team. That's how Chenise got here.
Yeah, I just wasn't. Her mama probably got one of them iconic white lady cuts.
Her mama was on the old school NFL draft. On the NFL draft. See, you know, where they always got the first round draft pick and they whole family black, and they got this one little white girl looking like she's on a Brazzers or a blacked video about to get gangbanged because she the only white thing in the whole room.
I'm weak.
Not Brazzers.
Not Brazzers. How did this escalate?
Black. It did escalate.
She definitely do be on the Girls Gone Wild. So yeah, it was definitely a giveaway, and I just it just went right over my damn head.
Yeah, so, these women. Hey, no, highlight Xavier. These women were all sex workers. Let's just be clear, and we ain't got no problem with sex workers because sex workers still work, but they were all sex workers. Except for Mariah.
They were Noel,
except for Noel and Mariah.
They were bartending.
I thought they were just bartending.
Do we know that? We know that?
But how do you get the extra tips? You know what they was doing.
I don't believe
like my bunny ears.
I'm not gonna put that on them.
That's just like Mia on Real Housewives of Potomac said, "Oh, I was just in the strip club. I wasn't stripping."
Well, we know her to be a liar. We know her.
We know these whores to lie too.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna put that on them. They worked at the
No, but Sakina, these girls were on the season finale, just talking about what's the right hotel to go meet men. You remember that whole conversation?
I mean, me and my friends, we've had conversations like that. Like, how y'all meet men? And we were like, well, you know, the people say, well, this is how we talk at least. You know, the people say you got to go down to the hotels. The people say that you got to go to the country club. Like, that was I mean, they gave actual specifics like, oh yeah, you have to go to this, you know, hotel.
at this time and
that.
ask for this
And you gotta
person.
like that, okay?
And
Like I did
right, and
Alex.
they'll give you this room number. Girl, I called my name in the damn sink.
Okay. Now they did know a little too many specifics.
Mm-hmm.
You
They're
know,
whores.
you stupid. But oh yes, please make sure y'all like the video. Let me see where we at with it. We at 247. I need more likes. We at 300.
Wait, did that go down? I thought we was at 250 something.
Is it? Let me see. No, it's 274. Yeah, that's what the likes is. But yeah, so I don't think the girls was necessarily sex workers, but that's just that on that. Anything else
Sex
about
worker, bartender, server, all
Whatever
same.
you want to call it.
Yeah,
Whatever
all
you
same.
want to call it. Meet me in the boom boom room. That's what it was, girl. Meet me in the boom boom room.
I am screaming.
And you notice they were working at Playboy, okay? They were working for the white men. They weren't working for.
They were at Playboy, and we know what Playboy does and what it gives. So
I ain't know Playboy was still a thing until they came up here hollering about they still work for their ass. I said, them bitches still around?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Okay, because we did not know.
I did not know.
We did not know.
Ain't nobody checking for that shit.
So y'all got anything else to say about this whole Jasmine and Jasmine and Jordan? They said that they really wasn't on good terms because Jordan felt like Jasmine was trying to essentially pimp her out to Amir, and she wasn't really.
She did say to the highest bidder.
The highest bidder.
I wouldn't go
just
that
dramatic.
far with it.
But
To be fair, that was one of the things that I didn't like about Jasmine, because it's like, damn, if it's gonna happen, let it happen organically and not because you keep throwing it up. I will say that she kept throwing up a lot about, so who you want to get with? Who do you think is cute?
Yes.
Who do you think you're gonna sleep with? Like, stop all that, girl.
Please.
She was
But
trying.
my
She
thing
was trying
about
to
it
give us
is
the
that
summer
was
house we actually need.
That was a
Girl,
whole
pop
last
that
year ago.
real quick. Okay, let's keep doing it. Get these show high ratings.
That was the whole last year ago. And the fact that Jasmine did try to, see what was going on, see if there could be any go-between early in the season. It's just given y'all are past friendships now. Y'all can just be acquaintances because it's never going to be back where it was. Yeah. And y'all had the commonality of being whores at, Hugh Hefner's little playground. And now that's over. And you got to keep it moving.
Yeah, it's just kind of like a phase, a phase or season. And friends do that. They do. But the issue with Jasmine was she was not respecting what Jordan was saying. Mm-hmm. She had already told her that she was not interested in Amir. She had already said at the table when Jasmine had tried to, make it a thing. She was just like, can we just let this happen organically? It was just the overkill of the push that Jasmine kept forcing. It was just like, okay, girl, didn't I just say I'm not into him? Why the fuck do you keep trying to get me to be with this man? Like, I feel like I would very much so be annoyed with that too, because you're doing too much. You're not listening to me, and you're not.
That was a year ago. Once again, let it go. And he got a whole white woman
this season. We talk about this season. She done went all the way back to last year,
right?
Which at this point is probably like 2 years ago.
Bringing up old shit.
Yeah, but wasn't the viewer question was, what was the underlying issue that you had with Jasmine? And that was her underlying issue. You kept trying to force me to be with motherfuckers that I told you I didn't want to be with like that. And that's what caused me to feel a way about you. I mean, it was a question. And she answered it. Like, it wasn't like she just brought up some old shit. That was a viewer question. The viewer question was, what did Jasmine do
Jordan,
to
go
you
away.
to make
Just,
you feel like that?
Just go away, Jordan. Just go away. We have no use for you. Get your ass off my television screen. We have no use for you anymore, Jordan. Go the fuck away. Like, why are you here at this point?
Yeah, I just kind of feel like that was season 1. It definitely was season 1, and Jordan should have been able to move on by this point. They should have been able to have the conversation. But I just kind of feel like she's not interested in being Jasmine's friend anymore.
Right. I get that too. And I wish she would just say that.
Yeah. I think Jasmine is getting it though.
Yeah.
At least that's how I feel.
She better, or she not gonna have any more. Well, I guess she didn't have friends this time. She's still here, so
Yeah, she really didn't have no
Just,
friends.
keep it
Yeah,
cool.
walking around just nothing.
She ain't have no friends. I hate to see it. Moving on to
Nick. I paid.
Right, okay. Moving on to Nick and his hands. He said that he was embarrassed looking back at his actions. The ladies didn't know that Jordan and Summer had already hashed it out with Nick already. Him and Tasia are broken up. They was going in different directions. He did blast Bria for saying that she wanted to be his sleep support, but yet he was flirting with her. And that's when Amir said that he got wandering eyes. And Noel kept it all the way real with Amir and said that his girlfriend was messy as fuck.
Yeah, sure was.
Any thoughts on all of that?
I'm actually glad that Nick called Amir to the carpet. And I'm glad that Nick wasn't scared to be like, yeah, bruh, I don't really know how to feel about you no more right now because all of that, and then you was behind it, and you could say you wasn't, but you was. I appreciate Nick for standing up for himself and being like, yeah, I'm good on Amir. I did appreciate that. And I felt like that should have happened.
Yeah. I feel like the relationship done.
And I'm glad that Nick saw through that fake ass. Oh, we just went to what game they said they went to? Was it the Brooklyn Nets game or something? Mm-hmm. I think they said, oh, but we went to the Brooklyn Nets game. Bitch, I don't care, girl. I don't need your money. Girl, you take it. Okay.
Event. They all went. That was a cast event.
Oh, okay. Because he tried to make it like it was just them and they went by them. Like he just took Nick out, by himself.
They all of them got pictures on their Instagrams and stuff with them there. It was a few months ago.
Oh, girl. So why would he even bring that up?
I think the only person that wasn't there was Preston. Now that I think about it.
Because he really brought that up like that was his way of trying to mend fences with Nick or something like that.
Yeah, he did kind of bring it up that way, but it was something they all attended. And yeah, it's very clear that Nick is not interested in being friends with Amir at this point. Especially because him and his girlfriend has something to do with that. And then on Watch What Happens Live, Nick said that Amir just gave him a sorry as an apology and really just didn't say much else about it. So I don't think that Nick is interested in moving forward with him.
Well, what would y'all expect? Look at how he did Mariah. Y'all really expected a real outright apology?
I'm trying to tell you.
I mean, you lucky you got that because Mariah barely got that. So
okay. That's really what it is. Like that's Amir. What else can you say about it? I'm glad that he did bring up and admit the fact that he embarrassed Tasia because you did.
Yeah, you did.
You did. You definitely did. Now, when he said that they went separate ways because they had two different goals, I want Tasia to step up to the mic because he said that wasn't the way that he handled himself on the show. He feels like that was something that was brought up, but that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back. Tasia, come up to the front of the class.
I could believe that wasn't the reason that wasn't the straw that broke the camel's back, because if that was the case, he was better this year than he was last year.
That's true.
That's true.
Last year he was in people's DMs like we didn't even know until he said, "Oh, I got a girlfriend coming," and we were like, "Wait, what girlfriend?" Remember, nobody knew. He was way worse than last year. I thought Nick was on pretty good behavior this year.
Yeah, that's true. It could be because he embarrassed her twice. Like, I could forgive you for last season, but then you up here again, and now one of these hoes got something else to pull me to the side to tell me about you. I can get that being the case too, because after that, I'll be done too.
Yeah. So,
so do we blame Natalie for that, or do we blame Nick for that?
Both parties. I think you would blame both.
I'm not gonna blame Natalie or Amir for Nick and Tasia not being together. I wouldn't do that.
No, he said Nick or Natalie.
Yeah, are we gonna blame Nick for having Tasia feel embarrassed, or are we gonna blame Natalie for even wanting to come to her with another damn story?
That's
Which
why I say I'm
probably
not gonna
could
blame
have
Natalie.
led to.
I'm gonna
This is not
blame.
Natalie's relationship.
Yeah,
It's
that's not
only Nick.
Natalie.
It's
And
not.
Nick, you knew you were on television. You're on a whole fucking television show.
Come
So
on
you
now.
know any and everything that you do is filmed and could possibly make the editing room floor. So I mean, that's your fault, Nick.
Yeah, and that's why I say I blame both. I only say that because I blame Nick because at the end of it, he is the root of this. And the actions that he showed last year is what really set the tone for her public humiliation. And then it carried on to this season because of the way that he acted last season. And you know, Amir feeding her all this bullshit and putting a battery in her back to say something to Tasia. So it really all falls on Nick because he is responsible for the relationship, but Natalie wanted some camera time and you know.
Come on,
She
camera
got it. She
time.
got what she was looking for.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
Tasia, it was at Tasia's expense. So that was unfortunate.
It
But
is.
it's just like, Nick, if you would have, you know, acted like a damn boyfriend instead of being in all the ladies of the cast DMs, then she wouldn't even have to be feeling the way that she feels. And Tasia is not going to come on here. Somebody in the comments said that they want to see her next season. She's not going to come on here.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
Like,
I don't. That's not
He's
gonna happen
not
at all.
reality TV friendly. I'm sorry.
Right, right. So you will not see her next season. I guarantee that. What? Listen, I love y'all down, but what do y'all be thinking when y'all say shit like that? Like, realistically, y'all know that's not gonna happen. It is not gonna happen. But it's all right. Anything else that y'all want to touch on when it come down to Nick?
Well, now Nick can be free in his fuckboyish or you know be he free now.
You can grab, you could be handsy, you can act like you're doing handsy, your eyes are hands, everything's a hand now.
I'm single now.
Go live your life.
Go ahead, yeah.
Child, please. Nick don't get no pussy like that. Like,
Oh, he rebeats. You
think,
don't know him. You don't know the rebeater.
I think they putting way too much on him when it comes to the whole Tasia thing. I'm just gonna be honest. I don't really look at Nick and I feel like he with the hottest model walking every 2 weeks. I don't necessarily think that.
I just feel like, oh, go ahead.
No, I was just saying, my opinion ain't no shade to him. Y'all know I live for Nick, but I'm just saying they trying to act like Nick is some womanizer who got hoes in different area codes and all the rest of that stuff. And I'm just like, but who am I? He may. You know, don't ever judge the book by the cover. They may know more about him than I.
I think one thing that could be true is, first of all, people like the proximity to the limelight. So knowing that he was on the show first, that's enough for some people. I think that what may have made him more attractive to some women was the fact that he did have a girlfriend, because a lot of women are just attracted to that. You know, once you have somebody, that makes a lot more people want you. And so I think those two things, may have helped him.
Maybe. I'm down for the possibility. I ain't got no issue with Nick. Like I said, I'll take him, but you know, that's just me.
I feel like if they haven't been, they're gonna be in his DMs now. He already said that they was in his DMs with the tats and stuff. So there's that. But yeah,
and they want that money because they say, "Oh, you be flying all around the world just to run marathon." Yeah, let me get some of that.
And address people. Remember, he dresses people and runs.
Oh, okay.
There's now okay. Now this is what really threw me off, y'all. A viewer thought that Mariah gave Amir a half-ass apology, and I was like,
"Who said that?"
A viewer said that Mariah gave Amir a half-ass apology.
Mariah didn't owe him a goddamn thing, if we want to be honest.
Because I was puzzled.
I was puzzled too. Like, what apology did she even have to owe him in the beginning? I wouldn't have gave the little short fuck or nothing.
I literally rewound it like a few times just to make sure that I heard it clearly, because it just gave confusion. I was like, okay, did he say what I thought he said?
And I appreciate the women for saying, nah, It was the way that you lacked accountability that turned all of us off. Like you tried to make it seem as if you bear no responsibility, and you did. While it may not have been all of your fault, but by you simply saying, "Listen, I did that," it could have diffused everything. Yep. So I do appreciate the ladies for saying, "Nah, nigga, you got to bear some responsibility. We ain't with it."
Yeah, it was just very simple as that. Y'all keep saying
he could have got a summer apology. And those come with wad up wops and throwing Amazon boxes on the floor.
Yeah.
Speaking of Summer, she still stands on that Chenise is the worst dressed, and Summer said that Chenise didn't take any opportunities to get new clothes because she could have been sporting new shit, but she just didn't fill out the information given.
That was a drag though. When she's like, well, she didn't have money for her situation. No, she had money when she came here, and I ain't like that. When she don't have money, she look a mess. When she does have money, she look a mess. She look a mess.
That's just like when she told that bitch. She said, "Yes, I did come borrow your sweater because I know how to wear it and you don't."
I know how to. I know how to tell them. You have nice pieces. You don't put them together.
Was that Brooke? Because I swear up and down, I said that read sounds so familiar. Brooke did say that in one of her reviews once, and come on, Brooke. No, but that is a good ass question because at the end of the day, Chenise is she's just doing it wrong, and she keeps talking about these men are not her men, so she doesn't ask for any money. But you giving out coochie pics,
right?
You giving out your coochie,
right, for free,
like for free.
Girl, might as well have OnlyFans.
Right, you ain't got no job.
At least you get paid for OnlyFans.
Right,
come on.
Thank you, Ellen.
Didn't she used to have one?
Listen, that's how I feel.
Thank you.
In the day and ages of OnlyFans and just for fans, don't come to me talking about you broke. You better go and sell some peen or some puss and get out my face.
Yeah.
You better take your mama car and go drive Uber.
Okay.
You better go do something.
There's too many ways to make money out here, friend.
DoorDashing, come on.
Okay. You better go do something.
Don't come to me talking about you broke.
She's not all the way there, y'all. It's like you think that you messing with these high profile men. You really think that that's a flex, and you really think that you doing something. Oh, you on your independent shit, blah, 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 because you don't ask these men for money. Girl, you look dumb.
You do.
You could at least try to play it off and say you do a massage therapy. You know what I'm saying? Get some money for the massage. I mean, we know the happy ending comes with it, but at least you could give a massage. I mean, come on, girl.
Yeah, that white girl poking out real strong. Like, girl, right. Chenise must have been poor coming up. And I only say that because otherwise, why else would you justify this? Like, I just don't understand it.
So she giving Ashley Darby.
I'm just happy to be here. You know, like I'm just happy to be fucking these high profile men. So
we named the bedwitches. Ashley Darby, Chenise. I mean, what are we talking about? Bria.
Like, girl.
They sure did. Bria and Chenise did admit to having OnlyFans. They did last season. I forgot about that.
Yep.
I mean, they were sex workers. It's not like you're not used to taking your clothes off.
Ew, Teddy.
Damn.
What? They worked at Playboy. What do you want from me?
They did. So yes, we did find out that Chenise is employed. So does employment equal no new pics now?
Like,
I don't think so. It sounded like she was in sales or something like that. So, I mean, if you want to make the deal, you know how Chenise walks to her room.
Right.
Not sales.
You an accounts receivable girl.
Accounts receivable.
I'm sure you still, doing.
I can't stand you.
Okay. Okay, like let's just be honest here. Like, child, we got to work our way up, Miss Chenise.
Like crazy, but you know what? You're right though. She in sales busy is absolutely right. She in sales, so she gotta bang them out to seal the deal. So,
which is fine, but don't be lying about it. I like my hoes honest. Okay, shout out to Mother. I love my hoes honest. Don't be lying about it. Just be real with it.
Thank you.
And
for
she's real about her. She's so real that she does it, and she doesn't even get the money. That's how honest she is. I love her. Good job for her having a job now.
Lukewarm take. Amir calling Nick out for looking at naked Chenise was because he wanted us / Natalie to see how much more of a good boyfriend he is. Absolutely.
I like that.
Absolutely.
I like
let's start. These niggas need to start beefing, okay? Because from this, I want to see something spark next season if they gonna come back.
They should.
That's why I say bring Phil back. Bring Phil. Bring Phil in.
Bring Phil back.
Drama.
Y'all not about to piss me. Y'all done pissed me off too many times already. Stop trying to make Phil happen.
We gonna do whatever we want to do with Phil.
We need a villain. We need a villain, like a real.
We do.
Yeah.
Well, Sakina's gonna be on the show, so I guess we got her.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily mind Phil on the show. I just hope they don't try to do a him versus Preston's thing, a gay versus the straight type thing. I just hope we don't go there with it.
That makes sense.
I hope we don't go there with it.
Phil,
we are gonna bring Phil. Fine.
No.
Yeah, but if y'all gonna try to take it to that point, do not wreck my nerve and my brain with that shit. I ain't got no time.
No.
I mean, if it go there, go there. I mean, you know, what's gonna be?
Darren said, "I don't care. Even there's children in the room. Let's fight them."
Darren wants the mess.
So if we got to get there, we got to get. He says he loved the mess.
Come on.
No. I mean, y'all, because at this point, that was the end of the reunion. The child, when Chenise started talking about that job and them credits got to rolling, I said,
He said, "So did you get a job?" "Yes, so I work there. Thank you so much."
Right.
We'll see you next week on Watch What Happens Live.
Wait a minute.
Girl, we're gonna see you next year. Girl, what?
Y'all not gonna do a motherfucking toast?
Let's hope he still got that job.
Andy definitely was like, all right, let's get him out of here. Get him out of here. I'm tired of this. Let me go to the next thing. Where my line at? Where my line? Ooh.
Oh, girl.
I said, oh my God.
No, Andy would like, Amir, come see me in my dressing room real fast.
That's probably what happened.
We need to talk
so
about
you really
something.
moving in with this girl?
Can I get some real estate? He said, can I get some real estate advice?
You want this season 3, right? Now come over here and act. Let me stop.
Right.
I could get Natalie on the show. You say you want Natalie? That's your pick? Uh-huh.
I doubt it. I would cringe if they really brought Natalie on season 3.
I will ban that fucking
I would
show.
stop watching, yeah.
Yeah, it wouldn't be watchable.
We need villains though. Come on.
But not Natalie.
Don't make me mad.
Look.
Bria is villain enough. Summer was villain enough.
If they get a 3rd season, we need some curveballs. We need like something, because this season was a little bit lackluster. Let's be honest. It did not land well.
Okay, so look at this, y'all. I feel like with this pause thing going on, right? I feel like they about to remix this shit. That's how I feel. This is what I'm hoping. I'm hoping they about to remix this shit and get their asses off that fucking island so we can really have them partying and everything else. I feel like because everybody is so spaced out, I think they are going to try to recast and focus on the people that are in more of a close proximity. Because Summer lives in LA. We already know she's out. Amir, we all want him out. So he lived in Texas. Everybody else lives in the New York area minus
Preston,
who lives in DC. So I think that if they were to just refocus and put them somewhere else that's not on the island and add some new faces, baby,
like fly them out to the Caribbean for them 2 weeks. It's just 2 weeks.
Okay, give it Baddies Caribbean.
Not baddies, dear God.
Summer House, the traveling circus.
Ooh, now wait a damn
Not
minute.
the traveling circuit.
Don't do them like that.
Girl.
I just don't understand how y'all want them to take them out of Martha's Vineyard when it's Summer's House, Martha's Vineyard.
So
call them something.
Just put them on a new show like Jordan does. She sits in the back and she eats food on those other shows.
same way that this show is called, that other shows is called Housewives of Atlanta, and order girls be single.
Oh God.
Wow.
And or don't live in Atlanta.
Boom.
Wow.
Or don't live in Potomac.
That part.
And then there's that.
They fired her once. If you actually live there, they fire you.
Come on, Summer House, Cape Cod.
I mean, we didn't want
Ooh,
NECA.
that would
We
be
didn't
good.
want NECA.
What?
Hmm.
Damn. But I do feel like they should do that. They don't go on cash trips on the OG. They don't.
They could do Summer House Kingston.
Oh, I'm for it. And Jasmine, let me
cool.
say this, baby. You the anchor.
You
all
like
right?
the location? I don't like the location. I want them off the island. I want them.
I don't have a problem with the location. The location don't bother me.
Yeah.
No, because I feel like this is so limited. Y'all have to. If I feel like if y'all watch the OG Summer House, y'all will see the differences. They're so different, and it's because of Martha's Vineyard being stuck on that low ass island. That's not really a party town. That is limited. A lot of them already said in their interviews and stuff that there's not a lot of stuff that they can do, and bringing their friends onto the island is a lot. Even Brooke Ashley said that too. She's somebody who actually goes to the vineyard. Traveling there is a lot, and they need highway access, period. We need them to be around amongst the people who are ready to party, who want to drink, have fun, and everything else. Like, and yes, I'm with Tammy. It's because they stuck for, all these consecutive days together. On Summer House, the original, they get to go home. They go to the house on the weekends, cut up, and then go home. And then we also get to see a sneak peek of, what they have going on throughout the week. The cameras follow them back home too. So we need that.
This the nigga franchise. They not gonna give us all that. You already know that.
Y'all ain't got to do a job. This one don't even got a job. What's she going back home to do?
Girl,
Okay.
You got people without no jobs now. You do got people with no jobs nowhere in America.
Chenise.
Yes,
Bria.
most of the parties
I'm
are
in my
still,
mom's house, guys.
Jasmine.
Girl,
most of the parties are still at home. All of the parties are still at home, but they have extra people, and they parties be lit. So that be the difference too. You bringing in extra people, and y'all parties be lit. So there's that. They themes be theming, honey. So they do. They be doing zombie apocalypse. They all be.
But they probably get money from production too.
That's my point.
They probably
and is Bravo Andy gonna put money, into it? You know how Miss Cohen is with the girls. If it ain't white, I'm just saying, Miss Cohen, you know how she is.
They give us the EBT scraps. Y'all know how that goes.
To be honest, when I saw those built-in bunk beds, I said, okay, no, now they just playing with us.
That was crazy. That was crazy though.
It was too much.
They need more personalities for sure, and they need highway access.
And Jasmine, if it is a season 3 and you come back, I'm gonna need for you to come back looking less ragamuffinish.
Oh wow,
Miss Anchor.
She was pregnant
because she won't pregnant for this damn reunion. No, she won't. And if you're gonna be the anchor, I'm gonna need for you to be the damn anchor and show up season 3, not giving ragamuffin teas, Miss Girl. Because out of all of them, you should have been the most upkeep. Miss, you brought this to the forefront, and you brought everybody around and this your shit, pulling your Melody Holt. Well, Melody Cherie Rogers, man. I'm gonna need for you to get it together, Jasmine. I am.
Thank you for
that wig was hard.
Jasmine's clapbacks are satisfying, quick, eloquent, just the right amount of unbothered with a smile. And Preston dropped the proxy beef, please.
Y'all keep trying to say they stuff is. I gotta hear more about. I gotta hear more Preston's side before I just say that it's all fake. Preston, I'm gonna need for you to do another interview. You can always come right here to me, give you the real tea, honey. I don't mind prying in your business.
You'll lose your channel and your job. You better stay away from T's channel.
He did say a lot on Really B's interview. He did.
Yeah, shout out to Really B for getting that interview. Shout out to all the people who interviewing the people.
Yeah, because I've been noticing they've been doing a lot of interviews lately.
They have been.
Has Amir sat down with a black person yet?
I don't know. Has he sat down with anybody yet?
I don't know.
That dude on Noel is doing one with Kempire, I think tonight.
That's everybody was talking about that. I seen it on Twitter earlier. And they was talking about it in the chat here. I mean, I don't know. I just kind of feel like do y'all interviews and whatnots, you know? And hold on, wait, I was reading something. But yeah, I just feel like Amir, him doing a black interview. Oh well, y'all should have gotten an interview with the people for the panel. Child, I was on they live the other day. Y'all should check us out. Spamming them.
Child, Amir ain't gonna come over here. We don't like him no more.
Yeah, I don't want him over here.
Nah. You guys scare me. Okay. Yeah.
I'm aggressive. I'm a black female.
Oh wow.
Wow. So the rest of us are okay then.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he gay bait.
Oh wow.
I'm not gay.
I'm not either. I'm just a straight man with a big fetish.
Oh, sorry. Yes, I would love to interview Nick.
Yeah, I would love to interview Nicholas too. I like him a lot.
Yes, come over here. We need some more money, no more Chenise. Okay. Anyway, that was the end of it, y'all. Y'all got any closing thoughts about this season? You know what it is? What's up? Y'all looking for?
No, I'm glad that it's over. Oh. I'm upset that they took away 3 days. Right? They lied to us about summer.
Right.
They did,
and I still don't like how that Nick situation went down. And I'm on the girl side, standing 10 toes down, and I'll fight y'all like Summer would.
I enjoyed the season. I do think that season 1 was better than season 2. We talked about that. I just want to see more. I want them to get off of the island, and yeah, I just want to have them. I want to see them have more fun. Anybody else?
I think I do want to see a season 3. I enjoyed season 2 about as much as I enjoyed season 1. I if I'm being honest, I thought it was about the same for me. I do think there needs to be don't get rid of everyone, but I do think that you need to bring people who are going to be there for 1, the reality show, and 2, to enjoy all parts of what it is if they're going to come back to Martha's Vineyard, what it is to be on Martha's Vineyard, and just enjoy that. Now, somebody in the chat said one of the issues is they film like after everybody done already left, because I know people who go over this Martha's Vineyard and they have all kinds of pictures and videos they send me saying that it'd be off the chain. So that's why I'm kind of surprised. Maybe that is true, that by the time the cast starts filming, they've already it already be done jumped off.
I hate that. I hate that for them. Ugh, get them off the island. Oh, get them off. Get them off.
I mean, I agree with El Teddy. I do feel like I enjoyed both of the seasons. Now, season 1 may have been a tinge bit better, but I did enjoy this season for what it was. But I also agree with Sakina. I do feel like getting them off that last island would do a lot better.
Yes, please.
And maybe a small recasting, not a big one.
Yeah, like not everybody. Just some.
I would be mindful for it.
Why do y'all keep saying that the show been on pause? We know y'all. We know. We know. We love y'all dearly. We know.
So when they say the show gonna be on pause, that mean like we don't know if this.
Atlanta was on pause. Jersey was on pause. Shows be on pause.
Yeah.
Thank you for the super chat. Final thoughts. I like this group, to be honest. Also, Summer was unhinged, but there is something about Alex that we need to investigate as a community.
Oh, that's what I'm trying to say.
Not as a community, dear God.
Parents has been saying that.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like I ain't trying to. I ain't saying that, but I'm telling you, it's somewhere Alex. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
he told that girl something.
I'm telling that young man.
He whispered in your ear when you're sleeping.
The original. Get rid of them.
Yes.
Get rid of them. Chop.
Absolutely.
Chop. Immediately. I'm not claiming cancellation because I really enjoy the show so much. I know. I ain't claiming that either, hero. Period. No negativity. But yeah, that was my thoughts on it. Here y'all go.
Natalie, John, let your cousin alone.
John, let your cousin. But yeah, everybody say, y'all's final pieces, what y'all got going on and everything else. Busy, you got the mic since you've been on mute this whole damn time.
I don't have nothing to say with this boring ass reunion, but I will say the nerve of Eddie to ask him, did you talk to John before you got, girl? Yeah, we had coffee, girl. Yeah, we talk so regularly. Y'all heard him singing down to that sipping paint. He did not talk to him. What was it? What was that word he kept you? Waves. If you need to talk to John Legend for that, girl, you are in the wrong business. Waves. But I have nothing going on at all. But follow me because something might.
You got Big Brother coming up. Don't they do a celebrity?
It is, but that's in July.
That's celebrity this summer, right?
Nope, just regular.
Just regular. Okay.
Yeah, celebrity is more in the spring,
it's
summer,
more in February. More in
winter,
February.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go ahead, Teddy.
What do I have going on? Everything and nothing all at the same time. Just come over and watch me either for a daily live or for a review. I'm so much enjoying this season of Interview with the Vampire. I haven't even started on my reviews because I'm just enjoying the hell out of these episodes, and I really need to go back and watch and take my notes and do my reviews. I know, but episode 3 was so good for me, and I'm so happy about that show, but I'll get round to it. Yeah, I hate that this is the end of the panel, at least for now.
I know.
We have such great chemistry. We have to do something, maybe, do it once a month or something. Come together and just shoot the shit. Get the people what they want.
Okay. Because I don't have nothing going on right now. They said season 2 good, El Teddy.
It is good. I thought I wasn't going to like the new Claudia, but I do like the new Claudia. I was real sad about the old Claudia, but I'm okay with the new Claudia too. Mm-hmm.
They said give the people what they want, y'all. They got it in all caps. You hear me?
I got y'all.
Darren.
Oh, yeah. Well, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, child. I give y'all a weekly show. We try to give you a show every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm really trying to stay true to that, but stuff been going on lately. But yeah, I'll come up with a new episode on Wednesday. We get into the things.
That is tomorrow.
Yes, I know. You ain't think I know that? Like her.
Terrence.
Girl, I ain't got nothing going on either, other than 11 Marriage Huntsville. That's really the only thing I got for right now.
Who's left on that show? I feel like every week we hear somebody go to jail.
Somebody going to jail?
Yeah, but everybody's still on the show.
Yes, Miss Bay. Thank Teacher Project 2.0, Mia Really B's education channel. Y'all subscribe there. Thank you, Miss Bay. Thank you.
So yeah, if any tea going on, any lives I decide to do, any little morning lives or whatever, yeah, we'll do all that then. But don't look for much for me because it ain't nothing much going on, child.
And
you got the Chaser panel.
Oh yeah, the Chaser panel on Thursdays with Scotty. Oh, and Roast and Review with Scotty and JoJo on Wednesdays, child. But other than it, thank God for that, because if it wasn't for that, we really wouldn't have that. So.
Okay, so best for last, a boss.
Okay.
I know I already went.
Shut your ass up.
Oh.
So I don't have anything going on, guys. This was the last thing that I had reviewed, so I don't know. I did see somebody just say, "Is anybody reviewing Housewives of New Jersey?" I really that crossed my mind earlier today, but the white audience. I mean, I used to review Salt Lake, but I don't know if people gonna be interested in me reviewing New Jersey. I do like the show. I have a lot of commentary on it because I was definitely yelling at the TV earlier today because they just be frustrating me sometimes. Jackie is irritating me. Margaret is frustrating me this season.
Margaret make my ears itch.
I like Margaret, but she's getting on my nerves this season. But also Fessler is irritating me too. She be pissing me off because she fake and she definitely ready to, be a tree hugger. Rachel getting on my motherfucking nerves with all that goddamn crying over somebody she just met.
When is Dubai coming back, Scotty?
Dubai is coming back next week or something. They showing their taglines and everything.
Oh,
but
wow. Okay.
I could not get into Dubai like that to say yes. I'm going to I mean, yeah, I know New Jersey ain't nothing like Salt Lake, but yeah, Dubai is coming back next week. I'm just not really that interested because I rewatched season 1 this past weekend, and I'm still watching it now. But it's still kind of like it's something that's just background noise for me at this point. So I don't know if I gave. I don't know. I feel like I would.
This is literally how we got this panel.
Yeah, and I was thinking though, like I feel like if I did New Jersey or something, I would have to do it with somebody. I don't want to do it by myself.
Harold, I watch Never Ever Met, but they make me so angry. I know I can't review. I just be cussing the whole time off them hoes. They get on my fucking nerves.
Yeah, I don't know. Dubai just wasn't doing it for me. I'm sorry. Yeah. But yeah, I don't know, y'all. I really do want to get more on. I will watch it. Go ahead and do it. Okay.
All you need is one.
All I need is one. I don't know, y'all. I'm nervous. I don't know. I have to figure it out. But this is the way that the panel formed for sure. Us, just coming together to talk about a show that we thought nobody will be interested in, hearing our thoughts on as a collective. But it was a good turnout. So I do want to thank everybody who has been tuning in to all of the lives that we've done. Truly appreciate that. This panel turned out way better than we could ever imagine. We hope to, get this thing going next season for season 3 or just any other shows that we come across that we all, could agree on. But yeah, that's it, y'all. I don't want to be on here too long. We already went 30 minutes over. So yeah, we'll see y'all next season. We'll see y'all in our own comments. And good night.
All right.